Let's get it. Yo, what's good, everybody? It's the Storm Podcast, episode 80. I'm your host, Malcolm. I'm here with my boys.
C Duplex. I need 2 checks.
2 checks?
Yes.
That's a lot of checks.
Shit, boy, Big Goof in the building.
What up, what up?
It is Ivor Million.
What's good? Yo, what up, everybody? Hey, if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you're everywhere else, go ahead and hit the follow button. But wherever you are, hit the like button and just leave a comment just so we know you here. Fuck it. Even if it's a hating-ass comment, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you could be like, this shit is low-key trash.
Oh, speaking of hating-ass comments, we actually got a comment like this.
I saw it. I saw it.
It was
And
half a hate
thank-
comment.
I
Thank
fucked
you.
with dude. Yeah, I
Thank
fucked
you
with
for
dude.
saying the shit is trash.
Yeah, he said...
You're trash too, nigga.
He said, yo, this
You
podcast...
don't get away with it.
He was decent. He said, yo, this podcast low-key suck.
Kind of sucks.
Yeah, he said, yo, this podcast kind of sucks, but y'all got potential. Never give up on your dream. 100. And I was like...
That's a real one, though.
I was like, I fuck with you, bro. Like, you kept it a bean. You left some engagement on our post. You could have just said it sucked, left a thumbs down, and dipped. But you helped us. You gave us
Exactly,
a little bit.
like, I could have been there like, no, you suck, your mama suck, your brothers suck. I could have said a lot of things in the comments. I chose not to.
No, I fucked with dude. I
But,
wasn't
like,
mad at him.
Thank you.
I didn't take any offense by it.
Nah,
I
I took
like,
offense.
I was like, I fuck with you,
You
my
don't
nigga.
got a picture on your YouTube. You a hater.
Man.
But it's cool to be a hater because that's what motivates me to get better.
Yeah, I'm with dude. I fuck with dude. So shout out to him. But how y'all niggas weeks been? We got a lot of heavy hitting topics, and we probably gonna get in our bag on a lot of them. So we not gonna go crazy deep into our weeks, but that doesn't matter because they don't do that anyway.
Except
Every
we do,
time
yeah.
we like go like 40 minutes on the week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then you be-
but
and
but
then
I'm
you be
like,
talking
but I'm
shit.
like 30 minutes of the 40 minutes.
No.
I be going a little.
No,
too
it's
deep in my
because
weeks sometimes.
niggas want to. We engage in your conversation. When we engage on our conversation, you be like, all right, let's move on to the
Yeah.
next one.
All right, let's move on to the next one. Vic,
See,
Like, terrible. Well, on the way here, I do a weekly walk to the podcast. So an hour before the podcast, I just leave my house and just walk here.
facts.
So on the walk, you know how some streets are like dimly lit and it's terrible?
Of course.
I was just walking. Like, I'm watching the Denver Nuggets game. So it's the Lakers versus the Nuggets. It's the last like 3 minutes. They're down by like 5. I'm like, oh, this is a good ass game. And I'm just walking down the street like staring at my phone.
Yeah, I don't do that.
I
So
can't.
no, I was only like
COVID.
but I was so far off to the side. Like, I was on one of those side streets where you never really see too
Nah, I
many
don't
people
care. I
but
don't do
cops. It's like the only people you really see are cops.
Those the ones you need to look out for.
Yeah, so
We'll
yeah,
talk about it later.
like, fuck a cop. But I digress. I'm just walking down the street, right? Something pops up in my peripheral. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I look down there. There might have been like Thomas's foot from like where you are, Thomas, right now. That is how far a skunk was from me on this walk.
I've seen a couple skunks recently in Oak
Yeah.
Park.
So,
So
like-
while I was driving, I've seen like 2-3 skunks.
It was like literally that far from me, right? Its tail all the way up. Like, the nigga's preparing to do his like little turn and spray me. I look at him. He looks at me. I jump back. And then he just like darts. He just darts off into the darkness. And I'm like, wow, I almost like ruined the podcast for the week with one step. I was like, one more step
There are
and I would have
a
ruined
ton
it.
Yeah.
of skunks
Would've
like in North Oak Park.
Bro, that's what I was trying to explain it to my girlfriend. I've only ever seen them on Northeast Oak Park.
Yeah, they're
I've
all North
never
Oak Park.
seen them anywhere else.
Yeah, that's where they like. That's where only place I've ever seen them is North
Yeah,
Oak
but
Park.
I'm so
Just like there's hella coyotes.
there's a
like
golf
mid to
course.
South Oak Park.
There's a golf course, and no, I have never seen anything but coyotes run over
Yeah,
there.
coyotes are like South Oak Park and skunks are North Oak Park.
I've
Why?
never seen either.
You don't
never
be out
seen.
though.
Yeah. I'll
be
be out.
I do be out.
You don't be out.
You
You be
ain't
in a
outside.
slot.
I'll be out.
You
You
be in
don't
a
be
cut.
out.
You're a scary sight.
I am a scary sight.
Facts.
But
What
If
about
you see Thomas somewhere, you might as well evacuate. He didn't want to be there.
yeah.
falling asleep in listening parties and shit? Anyway, Vic, what's the word, dog?
Funny as
Sheet.
hell.
I'm not gonna validate that.
My week wasn't
You
bad.
don't have to validate. I got pictures.
Work was brutal. My supervisor, he just decided to say, "Fuck Vic," and like He was basically like, yo, you need to get faster, so we're going to fuck you over, give you these 3 trucks by yourself.
Damn.
Did you rise to the occasion or you cracked under pressure?
I cracked under pressure.
Damn, at least you kept it
Nah,
on it,
nah,
dog.
nah, I didn't. I cracked, but it wasn't like crack. It was like, I'm not going to give him my 100 because I'm not fucking Superman type shit.
You're not
'Cause-
Superman?
Nah,
Since when?
That's crazy.
since yesterday.
Damn. Why you
Yeah.
decided to hang up the cape?
Just had to tap out, bro.
You just decided to be Clark Kent.
Sick of saving
Yeah.
these hoes.
That's crazy.
Besides that,
Crazy.
school was decent. I was learning some interesting shit, learning how to use scissors and shit,
Word.
which is amazing. So it's very interesting, very cool. Besides that, it's same old shit.
Glad to hear, sir. I'm glad to hear it. Vermilly, how you doing, sir?
I've been doing alright. All right.
Woo! Great job. Fuck, you really energized it
Yeah.
there, man.
That's my specialty, guys.
Woo!
You
God
know me.
damn.
So like,
Best week ever.
So let me. Are you gonna say something, or you want me to actually?
no,
talk
no,
about my
go,
week?
go. I want
The-
you to go.
The Mario game I was talking about last week. I ended up buying it. You want to explain why you're laughing?
There are some upgrades that we wanted to make in the studio, and me and Thomas carved out some time during our week to take some time, make these upgrades. I walk in, I'm like, yo, Vermilly, we still going to get the stuff for the studio? Oh, I can't. I spend all my money on Mario. Nigga, like fuck is you doing, bro?
Worth.
He was like, yo,
It was worth. It was worth.
spent all my money
100%
on Mario.
worth.
Can't upgrade the studio to make me more money. I decided to just
I have no
drop it
regrets.
on Mario.
No regrets.
Hey man, I'm glad you're enjoying it. But then the part, I was pissed off about that. I'm not gonna lie to you. The part that really pissed me off is I watched him play Mario for a good 10 minutes and he was ass. If you would have been good at it, I would have fucked with you.
See, I was getting adjusted to the controls since they updated it, to the Switch.
Yes.
So, and this is 64, by the way. It's kind of fluid, but not perfectly fluid.
It's
yet.
not perfect.
Yeah.
All I know is when I was watching, you were ass.
Right. No, I
Yeah.
was. I'm not hiding from that.
Yeah.
But now I'm not.
Okay, I was just more pissed off because I was watching you and I was like, wow, this nigga really fucked the bag up to be garbage.
No, I smoothed it
No,
out.
but you never start off 100% at every game, so you gotta give them time.
He had a day. Live your life, my nigga. I'm glad you bought Mario.
It was-
Well, I'm not,
yeah.
but I'm glad you're happy with your decision. So-
And I am. Thank you.
We'll get to the bag later,
Where-
I guess, apparently.
What did
Now
you do
we get
this
to the
week?
bag now.
Yeah,
Right now.
we'll get to the bag. What up?
What did you do this week?
Man, had a good week. All right, anyway, let's get... No, I'm playing.
Typical.
Typical. Hell no. I'll be going deep into my weeks. I didn't do that much. I just been grinding at the studio this week. That's the main thing. Just been grinding, getting YouTube shit together. We've been streaming on Twitch, Among Us. Me and Vermilly been doing that shit. It's been a fuck ton of fun. Been having a blast on there.
Consistently getting crewmate too, by the way.
Yeah, you didn't get imposter at all today, did you?
I got it once.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You
Every
fumbled
time
though, right?
I play.
No, I won.
Oh, okay. Good for you.
Ev-
Oh, yeah, you're right. I remember now.
Every time I play, I get it the first 5 rounds.
Good to know. Now
It's
I'm coming for your
terrible.
head
we
top
know.
the first 5 rounds.
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to prove shit.
That's
We
right.
don't need to.
Yeah, you will.
He vented. Chris vented.
Yeah, that's all you
You're
need.
going to be like Chris Vented. I'm going to be like, it's all cap because I was standing next
Bro.
to...
They don't give
they
a
gon'
fuck.
They going to believe me.
That game pissed me off so much the other day. I wanted to play with my friends. They had a full lobby. I was 10th man. I got out of work. I was like, bet, let me slide. I joined. We're all in a Discord. We're talking, whatever. And then they said the code. I joined. Bro, first 3 games. Guess who gets ejected first?
Probably
You.
you. Were
Me,
you
bro.
garbage?
For
For no reason,
Do
bro.
you
was
just
garbage.
look like?
They
Do
was
you
like-
look like the third imposter?
You shouldn't have been
No,
sus.
bro, they were just like,
Like,
Big
oh,
Oof is sus. Big Oof sus. And they're
That's
like,
on
yeah,
you,
yeah,
nigga.
Big Oof sus. And then they just voted me out.
Who fault is that?
Bro,
You,
I was
nigga.
just
Were
trying
you
to play
doing
the
your
game.
challenges? Were you
That's
doing
on
your
you.
tasks?
You gotta make
Yeah.
Nay. Nay, you weren't
Yeah.
talking. No,
on
you
you.
wasn't.
If you make a good enough argument, you'll live.
Yeah, you got to like create the allies. In
The
game.
only way you die is if 3 niggas selectively say that you vented. If 3 niggas say it, they're done with you. They're gonna be like, no, I'm
They
not
just
trying to
hate
hear
me,
it.
bro.
Yeah, we've been having hella fun on that shit. So go ahead, tune into our Among Us streams. We've been having a blast on that. Come tune in. Other than that, just been at the studio doing studio shit. A couple sessions, sat in on them bitches. We've been upgrading the studio pretty heavily. Almost shit. You know how it goes. Drop some hoodies. Oh wait, no, that was last week. Drop some hoodies. Just been selling hoodies and shit. It's been lit, man.
Go
Been
cop
having
a hoodie if
Yeah.
you haven't.
Go. You don't have a hoodie.
I need to go cop. But you know my situation. You know my situation is different.
I do know the
It's
situation.
different. My situation is
They
different.
be pressuring niggas to buy.
Exactly.
Nah, I only pressure y'all niggas into buying shit. Everybody else, like, do your shit. Cause like,
Wow.
if I do well, that actively affects you guys positively.
How?
Because if I make it, y'all niggas making it.
But
If
if
you
you
choose.
just get
I'm
my
gonna run off on the
money-
plug.
If you're just getting my money, then you're just running off on the plug. Essentially, like
No, I'm getting your money. I'm investing it, and I'm building.
that's fair.
And I'm building in a building that y'all niggas also in. So we
So-
all upgrade.
Sure.
Exactly. I want you to do well. I be sending you niggas right to the studio sessions. I always be making sure you blessed.
Yeah.
I sent Vic. I be sending niggas to Vic for the pictures. I popped into your Twitch stream. Y'all know what it is. So the support just be flowing. You know how it goes. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna try to start vlogging this week. People said they wanted to see me vlog, so I'm gonna give that a shot. It's probably gonna be tough, but whatever. I worked them overnight shifts at work. That shit was tough, but whatever. I'm gonna be at the end of this podcast. I'm gonna be on 24 hours, no sleep. But that's the life, man.
Yeah.
That's the
You guys
really
getting busy over there?
Yeah,
Same
More or
old
less.
shit.
yeah.
Decent.
Yeah, 24 hours. And after this podcast, I'm going to go for a jog. So I'm going to do that shit too. So I'm going to
4
be
in
up
the
for a
morning?
minute. Whenever the fuck we done, I'm going to go home, I'm going to change, and I'm going to go on the jog.
Shit.
That's actually something one of me and one of my 9 homies do. Where we started doing it.
Are you guys jogging in the morning?
No, not in the morning, but around like 5. I stopped.
Bro.
He still.
So you
does
are
it.
confirming
That shit's
it's
beautiful,
9.
dog.
Chill out.
Well, yeah. We
That's, yeah. Just chill.
Like
But yeah, 2-mile run. We go from my house to about like Forest Park Walmart, if you guys know.
Yeah, we know what that is.
So it's
That's 2 miles?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's a pretty straight shot.
Yeah, I'm about to go on. I'm going to probably do, I don't know. I'm going to probably do 3, but I want to get up to 5. So I got to do that shit. Man, I set up a dome this week for like my little sister. It was like a little like playhouse
Seen
dome
that, bro.
shit
That
or whatever.
looks fun.
Man, no, it was decent. But like the next day, my legs were sore. I'm like fuck am I doing with my? It was embarrassing, man. I was embarrassed, and then I was looking in the mirror, and I was like, I'm getting fat. Like, I was like, fuck am I doing with my life, bro? It's like I'm out here getting fat, legs hurt. Thomas was there. I was embarrassed. Like, I was trying to stand up on a chair to put some shit up. Like, I was moving slow. I was like, this shit is embarrassing, nigga. Let me get back on my shit. So I'm about to get back to jogging. I'm gonna get back on my. Well, I've been doing some slight workouts. I ain't been going as hard as I should be, but like this Big Sean album dropped, so I really gotta like
Yep.
get in my workout bag. Saint dropping some shit soon. I don't know if I should have said that, but yeah. So you know, niggas workout music coming out, and like I just gotta be ready. Like I can't let myself get fat, nigga. I was looking in the mirror like what am I doing? I was like, look at yourself, nigga. Like you really out here. Just doing this, like this what you on? And like I was lying to myself. Cause I'll be stepping on the scale just to see, and I'm like, cause like my goal is to gain weight. And I'm like, damn, like I'm really out here like gaining weight. I'm like, why am I lying to myself? Like I know this ain't muscle. Like I know this ain't good weight. I was like,
this is not the weight I wanted.
I was looking at myself like I am blatantly lying to myself right now. I know good and well that this isn't the weight that I want. So I'm like, fuck it. Let's get to it. So I'm going to be getting in my bag.
Cut out the chicken.
Get into it.
Yeah, I cut out beef too.
Smart man.
Yeah, I mean, I cut it out for the most part, but then I really started thinking about it, and I was like just thinking about my goals. I was like, I know that I'm cutting beef out my life, but I gotta get the beef Wellington when I go to Hell's Kitchen. Like, I gotta get it. Gotta get the beef Wellington. So, yeah.
Can't blame you.
You can't go to Hell's Kitchen and not eat Chef Ramsay's signature dish.
Swag.
Like, so I gotta get the beef welly. You know what it is.
Okay.
When Chef Ramsay cook it, that shit gotta slap.
Okay.
Now, nothing was funnier. You seen the episode where you told the girl, like, you should be able to carve a chicken with your eyes closed?
I sent that clip to Thomas like 2-3 days ago. That nigga went nuts, bro.
She was like, yeah, I bet you can't do it. He instantly put on a blindfold and did that shit.
I'm jacking it that
like,
Chef Ramsay may fuck around and be the best chef ever. I'm watching Master Chef. They had
I don't know. I didn't see some of them, like, them Tokyo, like, really chef.
Oh no, Chef Morimoto, that nigga. I'm
they
deep in
really
the chef
get in the
game,
bag.
bro. I'm deep in the chef.
They be
game.
getting in their bag,
bro.
I'll be like, no.
They was doing a challenge where they had an hour to make a dish, and like they could only use a iron skillet, right? Mm-hmm. And they doing that shit. So all the judges standing there like watching them judge, and they like this a tough challenge. An hour to make a decent dish in a skillet, like that shit is fucking tough. And Ramsay was like, it's not that tough. They were like, it's tough. He was like, I could probably do it in 30. And like they were at like the 30-minute mark of the challenge, and the other judge was like, all right, fuck it, like bet. He was like, stop the clocks. Yo, contestants, Ramsay think he could do this shit in 30 minutes. What y'all think? They was like, no. Like, he just can't do it. Fuck it. He was like, okay, bet. But he ran to the stove. They was like, start the clock. He ran to the stove. Instantly got to whipping shit up, putting shit together. Bro, nigga was cooking like a madman. They were like, he's not going to have enough time in the stove. He instantly put that shit in the stove, was just sitting there like waiting. Like he had his shit done. He was just waiting for it to get out the stove, just staring at the stove. Like he started kissing the stove. He's like, come on, like you got this shit, whatever. Boom. Time starts coming around. They like, we want to see Ramsay's dish first. Buddy brings it up. Bro, my nigga made a pot pie in the skillet. In the 30 minutes, he made a little like flour out of the dough in the top and made like a little like rose on top of the shit. Shit didn't even look real. I'm sitting there like
cheating. Like
this nigga raw. And the contestant's like, so not only did he body the challenge, but he also put a leaf on the shit. Like he really went crazy with the design on it too.
He was like, "Yeah, I do it. I could do it all."
He like I'm Chef Ramsay. Like,
yeah,
fuck you,
flex, man.
So what's the best chef show?
The best chef show?
Yeah.
Between you know something.
That's a good one. Real talk. That's a good one. Real
no
talk.
Cap.
It's between Master Chef and Hell's Kitchen. I can't pick.
Master Chef is fun to watch. I'm not gonna lie.
Master Chef.
I'll be watching cooking shows, but only with my
Kitchen's
girlfriend.
fire,
Hell's Kitchen. Yeah, I'm gonna put Hell's Kitchen above
be
because
so
Ramsay is less disrespectful in Master Chef. In Hell's Kitchen,
he doesn't give a fuck
because Ramsay
He'll slap you with 2 pieces of bread, nigga.
Yeah, Ramsay gets disrespectful when you're like fucking up his reputation because Hell's Kitchen is his restaurant and other people are coming to eat at his restaurant. He doesn't want you to embarrass him.
Right.
At Master Chef, they're just cooking for the judges. So he'll disrespect you, but like he'll really get on your ass. If you serve somebody some raw meat, yo, that shit is over with you. That nigga, it's fucking raw. Nigga get to throwing plates around, like he'll really get his bag. But on Master Chef, in the finals, he took them to like not Hell's Kitchen, but like Chef, or it's like restaurant Gordon Ramsay. It's like the restaurant that he started in Britain, and they were actually like cooking for motherfuckers. Yo, this nigga was next level because he's like, I spent 19 years building this restaurant up to the restaurant it is today. This restaurant has more Michelin stars than any other restaurant. Like, niggas like, y'all cannot fuck this shit up. Bro, they gave out some raw fish. The lady was fucking the scallops up. She burned so many scallops, they ran out. Fam, when they ran out of scallops and they had to give dude the shrimp instead, Ramsay was done. Because he like, yo, this nigga ordered scallops and you fucked so many up that he can't even get no scallops. Now this nigga got to eat shrimp. Like, what the fuck is you on? Nigga was off it.
being the best you can be at something that you care about. That's pretty admirable.
No, yeah, that nigga Ramsey is different.
Well, can you be mad at a nigga? Once you dedicate your life to some shit and you choose, like, this is what I'm doing.
Hell yeah.
When any nigga, like, is just fucking up, you're going to look at him and be like, hit the fucking door.
Especially when it's
my
the time to
shit.
be fire at it. Yeah.
Yeah, when it's my shit and you're fucking up, like, you're not fucking up something I can't do. It's like, you're fucking up just a normal ass task.
Oh, he's kicked motherfuckers out the kitchen. Like,
yeah.
In Hell's Kitchen, he's literally like, all y'all niggas, get out. I'm finishing dinner service on my own. Like, fuck it. He got his sous chef, and him and Christina they just finished the shit on their own. Because it was like, y'all fucking up so much, just dip the fuck out my face.
That's a G.
Yeah, shout out to Chef Ramsay. That's my nigga.
Goated, bro.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna eat at Hell's Kitchen,
like,
and I'm gonna eat at
time,
his flagship restaurant.
A lot of the time, he says that like a majority of cooking comes from like somebody kicking your ass and being like, "Yo, don't fuck up." It's that simple.
Facts.
It's do it. What else is there to do?
That pressure make you into a beast, though.
Well,
Yeah.
I feel like anybody like that doesn't feel pressure. Like, there is no pressure because this is what I do. It's just, where's the pressure? Like,
I mean,
like Kobe
like
in the fourth quarter,
I kinda
he's
fuck
not.
with pressure,
Cause
though. Like, I
Kobe's
feel it, but I
like,
like
he
it.
don't feel
Yeah.
it. He just be like, I do this shit. Like, he walk out, who the fuck are you? I'm about to get this bucket. Like, Jordan walked out on the court, I'm about to get this bucket, nigga. Like, if you think I'm about to miss, stupid. Like, that's just how all them niggas are. They're like, pressure? What the fuck is pressure? Like, pressure is something you build yourself.
Pressure
There
is
is
what I eat.
I feel like there is no such thing as pressure as long as if you believe in yourself, there's no such thing as pressure. There's nothing there.
That's
I
a good
disagree.
way to-
I believe in pressure, but like I fuck with
To
it.
what degree?
That's my shit.
I feel like any nigga who truly believes in himself, there's no such thing as pressure. Because you're just gonna walk out there and you're gonna leave everything you have out there.
For like a fledgling like basketball player, pressure is something you would like definitely go through.
Yeah, but if you're a nigga, if you definitely don't think anything else is for you, you're not gonna feel the pressure.
If you're not feeling any pressure, you're doing something wrong, though.
I feel like
You're doing something
I feel
wrong.
like Kobe didn't feel pressure. Kobe just went out there and left everything he had, and he wanted to be the best version of him. So like, there's nothing else.
I
left
disagree.
Out there.
I think Kobe did what he did because he sought out the pressure that it brought.
No, he definitely said.
I think he wanted something
like
that
in
made
the
him
Mamba
great.
mentality. It's literally just him doing everything he can to fix all the holes that he had in his game.
And it was pressure. That made him
I
do it.
imagine there's no pressure because
why-
I
there's no
know
reason
I
to do it.
focused on all my weak spots. I covered every base. I did everything.
But now you gotta
there's
execute.
no reason for there to be no pressure. There's no reason for there to be pressure because all I do is execute. There is nothing else. I execute. This is what I do. There's nothing else. I feel like when you're a top-notch nigga, like Gordon Ramsay did not stutter step when he only had 30 minutes.
But there's a difference between
the nigga,
feeling pressure and cracking under it.
No, what I'm saying is like a lot
He
of them
definitely
niggas.
felt pressure. when
There's
that
no
nigga had
such thing
30
as
minutes.
pressure that
But
he's worried about.
When
Like
he's
there's no
kissing
pressure
the
that he's
oven,
worried about.
It sounded like he was under pressure.
Yeah, that
No,
nigga
he was
pressure.
probably just kissing the oven like, yeah, this shit it's got to come out perfect. Like, of course you feel pressure, but it's only if you're worried about something. And if you're not worried, there's nothing to worry. Like, if you're just sitting there and no, I know I got this. I know I could do it.
I think we're just arguing about the definition of pressure. Then.
Yeah. I just don't feel like pressure is a real thing. I feel like that's all shit you put in your own head. You have expectations that you set for yourself, and sometimes it can get in the way of what you can actually do. And I feel like some people just don't feel that. Like, some people just walk into it and they're like, I like the bar for me is way higher than this, so why the fuck am I worried about this? Like, they're just gonna like, no, if anything less than perfection, I'm not going for it.
Yeah, but we do have a lot of heavy
hitting topics.
Damn, you really picked up the funk.
I got you.
Damn, that's love. Normally I just be fumbling. I just gotta sit here and be like, damn, I gotta try to pick the shit up. But thank you for that.
No problem.
Took the pressure off him. Now he's gonna fuck up for a few more episodes.
Took the pressure right off me. Yeah, nah, let me put the pressure back on. But which one y'all want to start with? We got some good ones. We got a couple good ones, a couple okay ones.
Ooh, I think we could just go down the list on this one, and the last one's gonna be the one we really get in our bag on.
I'll get the fries at the bottom. Got to get the receipt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the receipt on this first one. Real talk. All right, let's start with Kanye. Kanye announced that he is going to be returning all of the masters that he owns from all the good music artists. From the good music artists, Kanye currently owns 50% of all of their masters. That is pretty incredible to be giving them back. Good music has a heavy hitting lineup of motherfuckers. Travis Scott, Big Sean, Pusha T, Tyga, Designer, Kid Cudi, John Legend, Metro Boomin. A lot of
John
niggas
Legend's
that I
no
didn't.
longer good music, by the way, in case you didn't know.
Yeah, that was another question that I had later on. I'm just naming.
Yeah. But he might have still owned partial bits of his masters.
Yeah. Well, those are some things that I was slightly confused about and I wanted to talk about. Because he's returning the masters. He said he's giving that 50% that he owns back. I was wondering if that's all the artists or the artists on the who are currently on the good music roster.
It's got to be all if he's really practicing what he preaches about this whole rant that he went on.
That's facts, but I just wasn't sure how much capacity. I don't know if he even owns those still, which was a question I had about it. Kanye's a pretty transparent guy, so I'm pretty sure he'll let us know sooner or later. But the good music artists are lit about it. Designer was hyped. Big Sean was hyped because Big Sean's trying to do a lot of shit right now.
Yeah.
He's starting his own label. Or sub-label. So he's trying to start his own shit. He's trying to do hella shit for Detroit. So, he's trying to get shit done with it.
Gang.
Yeah. Shake was trying to get
funny.
shit done. This goes beyond just trying to change shit. He's doing it. This was a power move in the craziest of ways. Because I don't think anybody expected him to do that.
He's got everybody on his side now.
Fam, to really practice what you preach is some different level shit. He's not just saying okay, we should be doing this, we should be doing that. He's like, no, I own 50% of their masters. They're yours now. Have them back. And for a lot of these artists, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's a decent amount of money.
I imagine after you touch that billion, you just kind of sit back and be like, damn, I got it. I'm good.
I feel like part of it is billionaire talk, and I feel like part of it is also just him feeling that this shit is wrong. You can't come for niggas for doing the shit to you if you're doing it to other motherfuckers.
Yeah.
People say Jay-Z sold Kanye's masters. He sold them off and doesn't own them anymore. So, who knows?
I wonder how that happened.
I wonder how much it costs.
Yeah.
And that's what Ye was saying. He was like, Sony won't tell me how much my masters cost because I can buy them now. He was like, they won't even tell me how much it is because they know that I can just buy them back. Whatever the fuck you charge, I'm going to buy my masters back, and they won't let me have them because they know the worth in the shit.
It's a pretty cutthroat industry.
And I fuck with the fact that Kanye's doing all of this publicly on Twitter.
Because he's not leaving a space to hide for any of the industries.
Exactly.
The moguls are all sitting there holding on to their millions.
Right.
And then it's just
some niggas
I can't do
put
anything
part of
about
it out, and putting part of it out is worse because you're not being fully transparent. You're only showing people the parts that you want them to see. He's putting every failure out. He's putting everything. Just all of it is out there for you guys. My contracts, here it is.
You can't question.
100 pages of contracts. I said 10 pages last week. 100 pages of contracts he put out.
It's a lot of tweets.
Nigga's a beast, bro.
That's crazy. Shout out to Ye. He's doing some wild shit out there.
That's
man.
big respect, bro.
Yeah.
Taking a loss out of your pockets to practice what you preach.
Yeah, man.
That's a man, bro. That's crazy.
Not to mention, man said, yo, I don't have a board seat on Adidas. I don't have a board seat at Gap. So fuck it. I'm not designing no more Gap shit until I get a board seat. I'm wearing Jordans until Adidas puts me on the board.
Wow.
Yeah, he said I'm not wearing Adidas. I'm wearing Jordans till Adidas puts me on the board. Fuck it.
He wants to know that people are actually going to stand by him and care about what he's thinking.
Because it's unfair. Why doesn't Kanye have a board seat at Adidas?
He deserves it.
Why? Kanye has made so much money for Adidas, it doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
Kanye has probably made, I don't want to say the majority, but like in the last however many years since Yeezy joined Adidas, he's probably made a very big percentage is responsible for a very big percentage of Adidas sales. If not from buying Yeezy specifically, just like buying Adidas because people fuck with
Yeezy.
Yeah, like I don't have any Yeezys, but I bought certain shoes from Adidas that kind of look like they have just regular boosts that aren't like the Yeezy boosts. I don't know what the fuck they're called. I'm not a sneakerhead or whatever. But like
they have like a similar design to that.
Yeah, no, you're talking about
like
NMDs.
NMDs, but they had another shoe called like the Boost or whatever.
They're working with Pharrell. They really pulled more people into shoes, and it's kind of like, you can't be mad at them for saying, hey, like, I want to be on the board. I made y'all $1 billion
that are being made about me that I don't have shit to say when I'm making y'all a good portion of your money. I'm not going to dance for you guys and not get a seat at the table when I'm putting the food on it. Like,
oh, yeah.
Like, I can't prepare the food for the feast and not have a seat at the table. Like, you can't tell me what I'm cooking and not let me eat it.
Yeah, no, I agree with him 100%, and I'll always be on his side.
Like, same for Gap. He's about to make Gap more money than they've ever made before. When was the last time anybody in this room has shopped at Gap?
Never. Why is Adidas so scared, though?
Chris's eyes got wide. You be at Gap? Oh, I was about to say.
I've never been in a Gap.
Exactly. I don't think I've ever bought anything from Gap. But if the Yeezy shirt's hard and reasonably priced, fuck it.
I'm not going to lie. I was tempted to buy like a Gap hoodie the other week. The one just says Gap. Like,
ain't shit wrong with that, yeah. But like, if the Yeezy Gap collection look decent and it's reasonably priced because it's Gap, like they're not going to charge $100 for a hoodie because it's fucking Gap, you know?
It might get you on a cool 40 though.
Possibly. But I don't know why Adidas is so scared of him. He's just going to add value to the company.
Because he's a black man.
Not even because he's a black man. He's eccentric.
He's an outspoken. He's a free-thinking, outspoken black man. Which is like the most terrifying thing for a corporate.
I think it's more like he's. You never know what his next play could be. So putting you at the forefront of a brand, let alone putting you on the board, kind of like because the image. They don't want their image to like be swayed with Kanye. Like, because now if you're on the board, you hold way more weight.
Being on the board gives you access to more things, and Kanye is the type of person who releases 100 pages worth of contracts. So they don't want to. I think they're nervous to give him access to more contracts because they're doing things in the contracts that he may not stand for. And what is Kanye going to do? Release 100 pages worth of contracts. If Kanye doesn't know fuck things are happening, no, you can't blame them. But if you know fuck things are happening behind closed doors, and you know when Kanye sees fucked up shit, he says George Bush doesn't care about black people, then maybe I shouldn't show him this. Like, let's keep him on the other side of the door so he doesn't see the fucked up shit that's over here.
Yeah, because 100% when Kanye West sees how much they're making the shoes for.
I'm sure he knows how much they're making the shoes for.
Like mass producing everything, and
he
then
knows all that.
Once he sees the contracts that are signed to all the overseas creators of shoes, he'll kind of if he blows that out of the water, we're gonna have a problem.
Yeah, he's trying to change some shit, man.
Yeah, he's trying to change the world.
He's trying to change clothes.
And I don't feel like it's because he's an outspoken black man. It's because he's Kanye West.
Oh, of course.
It's Kanye West you're talking about. And that guy is known for being a little. He can come in a little hot.
Hell yeah,
in a little hot
as fuck. Vic, can you pull up the Complex article about the contracts that Kanye or the new contract rules Kanye made?
Yep,
bro. Like, niggas trying to make some changes, and I fuck with them. I was reading these new rules that he posted on Twitter. Yo, he was getting in his bag about this shit.
The Duffy?
Bro, he was getting in his Yeezy duffel. You know he making a new Yeezy duffel.
Well, he probably got in his Louis Vuitton, like helping out his boy.
Louis Vuitton Don duffel. Man.
Yeah, I still find it funny that he's still kind of sick about not being the Louis Vuitton Don.
Yeah.
Virgil got that shit and he was like, fuck, I was supposed to be the nigga from Illinois to do it. He was like,
I feel him. I feel him slightly.
He's like, and I think it's so funny that it's
almost blew up and then my nigga got a contract with Target, I'd be like, damn, like,
it's like,
I wanted to flex on niggas, like, I came from Target and now I got the like,
I'm in Target.
I wanted to do that
I'm
shit.
in the stores.
Right, but now, whatever. But yeah, Vic, can you pull up the rules?
You're going to be sold in...
Or his new rules.
Saks Fifth. You're going to be sold in the big stores.
Fuck Saks Fifth, man. I'm not trying to...
Why?
Fuck them niggas.
What? You're not trying to sell $100 shoes?
I want my own stores.
Well, of course, Supreme has its own store.
I don't want brick and mortar stores out of date anyway, so fuck that shit. But... No, they are. Brick and mortar stores are damn near cooked. Amazon or
Nordstrom.
Who was it? Somebody just recently closed all their brick and mortar stores. Wasn't Amazon? I think it was Microsoft. Was it Microsoft? Anybody know?
No idea.
Yeah, I think Microsoft closed all their brick and mortar stores because that shit's outdated. Like, fuck that shit. But I'm gonna read through the rules real quick and give you guys like a general breakdown, just so you guys know. But these are the Ye's new rules for like labels and publishing contracts and such like this. Number 1. Artist owns the copyright in the recordings and songs and leases of the records to the label/publisher for a limited term 1-year deals. Basically, what this will do is it keeps them from owning your shit in perpetuity, keeps you from owning your shit for a ridiculous amount of time. Because a lot of time you sign these deals, the landscape changes.
Yeah.
And there isn't shit you could do about it. Hit Boy's stuck in a deal he made when he was 19. He's 33 now.
Yeah.
Kanye can never retire. Like,
that still doesn't make sense to me.
These are ridiculous deals. 2, the record label/publisher is a service provider that receives a share of the income for a limited term. The split can be 80-20 in the artist's favor. Basically, for this one, he wants to say it doesn't make sense that the labels own the majority of your shit and you don't own the majority of your shit. It doesn't make sense, and it's also part of the perpetuity thing. It doesn't make sense. There's no other business in which this happens. Like, nowhere else are you going to find a contract like this. You're not going to find a contract like this in cinema. You're not going to find a contract like this in business. It's only
I feel like
in
you
music.
do. I feel like you would find a contract like this in cinema. Like, a studio owns the rights and the masters, quote unquote. Like, I don't know what the actual... the masters to a film that they also put up the money to do all the stuff for.
Well,
I understand where a label comes from when you pay somebody to make something and I'm giving you the money to make. I just feel like,
well, the difference is
you should only own my albums for a set allotted amount of time before I can get to them.
Well, here's the thing. For movies, it's different because movies buy work from the artist.
Yeah.
Like, they pay the artist to do something that they produced. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, I made this product and now I'm just paying you to like work with it now because they got the script and stuff. They bought the script. Music contracts are different because it's more like a loan with just a crazy high interest, you know?
Yeah, it's really... I know that it's fucked up, but I understand how it gets this way. If you get what I mean.
But I don't.
I don't
completely
understand
inflated.
how anybody, like... I feel like it's robbery because the whole thing is, all right, we're going to give you fame. That is what we're trying to... We're going to give you fame, and if people like your music, we're going to pay you to keep on making music. But I mean, we want a good majority of the money to come through us and not you.
The issue is, well, that's another issue because that's not always the case. A lot of the money does end up coming from you. They give you an advance, but you have to use a bunch of your advance to put back into your music because the label doesn't put all the money in because a music contract is just like a loan, and that's another one of these rules that Kanye.
Yeah, you have to pay it back before you even see money.
Yeah, they don't buy into any artist. They have an instant eject button at any point because they're not buying into anything. It's just a loan. So no matter what, the label has no opportunity to lose, and the artist has opportunity
to lose.
They have everything to lose, and they have a lesser opportunity to win. Because if the label deems, oh, we think you're going to lose, that's it. Like, we're not helping you anymore, but we're still making money if you succeed on your own. Which is, it literally makes no sense when you actually understand it.
No, like, I completely, it does not make sense. But, like, I don't.
I feel like you put a button there just because. I don't feel like.
No, the label.
I feel like you said that just because.
I feel like the label, them paying for your music initially is like them setting an investment, but I don't feel like they should be able to like call that back.
But they don't invest. It's a loan.
Like, yeah, it's always a loan, which I feel is like
a loan
that
and
is
an
the
investment
joke.
Are two different things.
That is the joke. They get you to sign a deal. It's not a deal. It's a loan.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, sign. I could get a loan on like anything. But they're just like, oh, we're going to purposely loan you this lump sum of money because we think you can make it back.
They twisted that word into deal.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. That's one of these rules, but I'm going to get back into them. 3, defendants. Artists Artists must be dependent on no one but themselves to manage their catalog. You should need no one else to understand the business you're in. While I agree with this to a capacity, I don't agree with it 100%.
Why?
Because you should have people in your corner also. You know what I'm saying? It should be closer relationships. It shouldn't be someone that you go like that is appointed to you, random type shit. But like, if I know that I'm not that smart and not that well versed in certain things, and I know that you are, and I know that I should be able to trust you in this situation, I should know. You should be able to explain it to me. I should be able to understand it to a capacity. But it can be too much for one person.
That ties into the fourth one whenever you're ready to read that. I think that the fourth one kind of like explains.
The fourth one does help with this, but it can start to be too much because as an artist, you do have a lot on your schedule, and you have certain people on this schedule to help break up the work.
You should really be focused on the art. That's what I believe. Like,
yeah, you should have focus on other things also.
But the primary one.
But the people who you put in focus on these other things should be people that you're consciously choosing yourself, not someone that is appointed to you or is picked by someone else that you pick. Like, it should be a very close circle and not like, I don't even know who that nigga is, but he handles this for me. I don't know who this nigga is, but he negotiated my deal. I don't know who this is, but he pays attention to my royalties. You know, so I don't fully agree with this, but I do agree with it to a certain capacity. But it ties in with number 4, which is about lawyers. The first thing that changes about record deals is actually lawyers. We need plain English contracts. The lawyer's role is to improve deals, not charge for contracts we cannot understand or track. Rewrite deals to be understandable from the first read.
That is so important.
That's important, but not always practical, because part of it is like legal language. So I think there should be 2 versions maybe, because part of it you can't explain without certain words.
Right, but as long as they like,
but I feel like
they're designed to fuck you up. Though.
No, they're definitely designed.
They're
to fuck
designed for all semantics to be taken out.
Hell yeah,
yeah. So like,
yeah.
I understand why they're super complicated because it's like, yo, I don't want you to misinterpret this in any way. You are getting this for this. Nothing else. No. What about if I no? You. This is what you signed up for. So I understand why legal semantics are a thing.
Yeah.
But I do think a written, like paraphrased version should be put to the side. You are getting money for this and nothing else.
That actually ties into the next one. Yeah.
Bold.
That ties into the next one. Basically, this one's equity and blanket licenses are the majority or of future new income. This is a big one, so I'm just going to paraphrase it. I read it earlier. Basically, it's saying that it should be completely understood what you're getting now and what you get when this contract is over and what you get when I leave. So basically, it's not a blanket license to where like you have this right now, but if you like when you acquire some shit later on that we never knew you were gonna get, we also get a piece of that. So it's like right now you have one album, okay, cool, but now you launched a clothing brand, we get a piece of that too because that's written in the contract.
Oh,
you can't do that.
Oh, like
shit.
a 360, no 360s.
Yeah, basically, like you can only get a piece of shit that we're deciding right now in the contract. And the property that we decide on, not no future shit, not other shit. Like we're gonna decide what you're getting when this contract's over and when I leave, and what you're getting right now, and that's it. No extra shit, whatever. If you decide to buy a company, no. If you decide to do a joint album with somebody else that wasn't in the original deal, you don't get none of that. Like fuck all that. Fuck all these blanket deals. You get what you get and what we've decided on. Nothing more. Which also seems pretty fair to me. Like, I don't think there's anything to disagree with.
The only problem is since music is already working in a way that I feel like people, the labels aren't going to care.
Like 7.
Like,
say it again.
Until a label comes out that is doing stuff like this. Once a label that comes out that is doing stuff like this and nobody is signing to other labels, then other labels will fall into place. But
I think you skipped one bit.
Until the last one was 5.
Oh, okay.
But until a label comes out that's doing that, i.e., maybe he will be the first. If you sign under Kanye, I only want 20%, but I'm gonna give you all the fame everybody else could give you.
I want to get into that like after we finish these because I do want to say something about that, and that's a really good point. Number 6, royalties. Basically, this is going back to the dependents. The music industry right now, and this is a long one too, so I'm going to paraphrase it. Once again, I read these earlier. The music industry right now is notoriously known for making it hard to understand your royalties and hard to see your royalties. So right now, the way that it works is if you're an artist, you shouldn't have to pay somebody else to see the money that's yours. That is unfathomably stupid. That is unfathomably unfair. There's really no way around that.
Yeah.
Like, that's extremely stupid to me. I can't even understand how that shit got like fucked up. Because they don't show you everything. They'll show you part of your streams, but they won't show you everything. So you won't know. You should know all the stores where your music is, how many plays you got from it, how much you're getting from this, how much you're getting from that, blah, blah, blah. Like the royalty portals are crazy hard to understand.
Aren't there only 2 right now, though?
Royalty portals?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Maybe I'm tweaking. I'm thinking of ASCAP and BMI.
No, that's different to my knowledge.
Pretty sure they're... Never mind. I'll look it up on my own time.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah.
Yeah, just...
So, from what I'm understanding of the whole paragraph that was just
ties
up
back
there,
into the last one, but go ahead.
is that okay? So there's there's no direct way to see all the money that you're generating.
Basically,
like, there's zero way to see that. They have
the
no
way that you see it is by paying someone else.
Yeah.
To show you your shit.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
It makes absolutely no sense. So basically, the label is charging you to see your money.
It was set up that way, and nobody questioned it. So.
Like, if you want to see your money and get the money that you're owed, if Thomas is the label and he owes you money for your album, you got to pay me to even get your money.
Yeah, you got to pay you need a business manager to even see your money.
Yeah.
Which does not make sense.
And that's a business manager that's not on your team. Like, that's a nigga that works for the label. So I work for Thomas, and you have to pay me to see the shit that Thomas owes you. So if you don't pay me, you don't even get the money that is yours.
That's terrible.
It makes zero sense. And then this just connects onto the other one. Money and music must stay together. Portals aren't just for royalty. They're for your entire business, every audio file, every asset, every deal stored with money. Money and music should stay together. When your term ends, download it all and leave. Right now, it's super hard to see your shit. You can't see where your music is played. You can't see how much money you've made. can't see your masters, you can't see your assets,
Certainly can't leave with it.
and you definitely cannot leave with it. Very small amount of artists own their masters, like crazy small amount, or own all of their masters. Which
Frank Ocean is one of them.
yeah, and it's a fight
He
to do that.
jugged.
Shit.
Well, no, I don't think he owns Channel Orange, but he owns all of Blonde because he finessed the label.
Shit is not easy. Chance
Smart.
owns all his shit. Shout out Chano.
Yeah.
Independent. You know what it is. But yeah, this is some different shit. And what you were saying, Chris, earlier kind of ties into this point that I was thinking when I was reading this earlier today and, you know, just trying to get more versed in the way of podcasting, you know, come with a little bit more knowledge. I was thinking, God damn it, I wish Kanye and Jay-Z had a better working relationship right now. Because I feel like if they combined on some shit like this, it could really go far. And I feel like part of the reason they haven't combined on this is, one, they're not super close right now. And two, Jay-Z owns a streaming service. So changing these laws, while he is for the artist, he does still own a streaming service and like kind of fucks him over in some ways.
Well, I don't think it would really fuck him over as much as it will fuck the label over.
No, it'll fuck the label over, but he owns a label too.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
Well, he owns a sub.
Title itself wouldn't get fucked over because all the streaming and the ad revenue goes through Title. So it would be like they would get their portion before anybody touches anything.
Well, what would happen is if the labels are now making less money, then
They're gonna try and charge.
they're going to stop. The streaming services are going to make less money because the label isn't just going to keep paying the streaming service the same amount if they're making less money.
Yeah, but if the artist owns a majority of his music, he can decide where it's put. And then the artist would be the person who touches the money before the label.
But that's an inconvenience to the streaming service because now you have to go get individual artists, and I could just not like you and say
no, but
fuck
you could actually hand them.
They'd actually just fall into the same issue as the Joe Budden podcast right now. You could literally Spotify could lose Kanye. Like right now, they can't. They're gonna have Kanye's shit no matter what. But if the artist owns their masters like the Joe Budden podcast does and says, hey, fuck Spotify, we're leaving, our shit won't be there anymore. Kanye could do that, Drake could do that, any artist could do that and completely fuck them over.
Well, yeah, okay, but I was saying it for the fact of like if an artist came in and an artist they don't even have to sign a deal, they could just get paid off their ad revenue through their website and all of that, which I know they're not seeing a lot of right now. That is how you would make your bread and butter, through streaming services, and I post on a bunch of them, and instead of them paying my label, then my label pays me. It would be I just get the money. I get 80%. My label gets 20. My label just keeps on fee. They handle all the legalities of getting my music up on the website.
It would definitely be for the benefit of the artist, but
Yeah.
it could put a streaming service at a disadvantage.
At a risk.
Because right now, it's kind of like you're buying a mutual fund with a lot of shit instead of buying individual stocks. You feel me? Because like an individual stock could crash, but the overall fund will be lit. So that's kind of how it goes right now. I feel like that's part of the reason. I feel like the greater majority is Jay-Z and Kanye just aren't like on the best terms right now. But I do feel like part of it is like, I do have a streaming service. I'm with you on this shit as an artist. And as a businessman, I'm with you on this shit too. But I kind of can't sink my own ship.
I feel like as a businessman, he might not be feeling them, but on the same level as an artist, like
on the same level as an artist, I'm sure
I don't think he's
on
feeling
his
them
side.
as a businessman. As a businessman, he's like, hold on, brother, I'm trying to touch. He's like, I'm trying to touch 2 billion. I'm trying to touch 100 billion.
Exactly. I think he does have 2 billion, maybe. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But that was some shit. I was really like having fun reading and researching about this. I really want to see where this shit goes because this is important shit. This is shit that doesn't affect us too heavily right now, but will affect us in the future when our podcast is huge, when you're an artist, like actually, well, you're an artist now, but like,
yeah, so are you.
we're not having this argument right now, but
Thank
when you're dropping albums and shit, you know, and you're signed to Almost Isn't Good Enough Records. Like, you don't want me to fucking you be fucking you over. You feel me?
Yeah, well, we'll be on the songs together. So
he wants me to be a rapper so bad.
We're not getting into it
because I don't want to be a rapper.
You don't have to be a rapper to rap.
That's what I do right
Childish
now. I just rap
Gambino.
for fun.
Childish
Childish Gambino's a rapper.
All right,
No, he's not.
We don't.
No,
we're
he's
not
not.
getting into
He's
it.
Donald Glover is multi-talented. He is an actor. He is a comedian. To
And
say
he's
that
gay.
What
to say
topics do we
that
have?
he
He's
is just a rapper.
I didn't say he's just a rapper.
Yeah, but
he
you
is
could,
a rapper.
You could be a rapper and not be a rapper.
But I don't want to be one.
Speaking of rappers, what you
No,
guys think?
no.
No,
I don't
we
wanna
said
be one.
we said we were going to
Okay.
move on.
Yeah.
If you don't, then don't rap.
We said
Well,
we
I
were going
rap
to move
for
on.
fun.
No.
I rap as a hobby.
No. Don't be rap. Don't rap then.
That's like saying
No.
That's like you saying you can't skate if you don't want to be a skater.
Yeah.
You can skate for fun.
Yeah.
Just like I rap for fun and I body Vermilion verses for fun.
Okay, well, back to the podcast. What'd you guys think of the Lil Tecca album?
Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Virgo World.
You want to go?
Yeah, go ahead, Chris. C2. What you got?
I don't think for some reason, I feel like his flow got significantly worse. Off of We Love You, Tecca, compared to this one, his flows got worse.
Yeah.
Like, his actual melody, he kept the like melodic voice, the ability to use auto-tune very well. He's like nice, but his flow got weaker, which I feel like that is the hardest thing to fuck up as you get like as you're maturing as an artist.
I'm gonna disagree with you. I actually thought this was the best album of the year.
Really?
No,
I think it's
this shit was ass. I couldn't even get through the whole
ass.
thing.
Yeah.
I couldn't get through the whole thing. I didn't enjoy it.
I did. His flow got significantly weaker.
Not only his flow, I actually disagree with you on that. I think his flow was more or less the same. I think his melodies, like the pitches and shit on his melody,
No.
felt slightly off to me.
It's his
There's one
delivery.
thing.
His delivery got worse to me. That's what it is. Not flow or anything. It's the way he bunches his words. Sometimes he would just fuck it up and it just wouldn't be good.
You have an example like
Like he would just start talking really fast just to catch in the last couple of words, but it would be too much. He would start talking really fast and I'd keep on talking for a little bit and then he would cut it.
See,
and I'm like,
I
that's
didn't
too
have
much.
that problem. I didn't mind his rapping, but that's not what I want Lil Tecca for. I want to hear Lil Tecca do his little, you know what I'm saying?
that. There
Like
was a lot of that though.
but it
Like
was bad.
I actually, first of all, I like the whole album. I didn't think there was
Really?
a bad song on there.
You
I
like
didn't-
the out? Wait,
I didn't
wait,
think
wait,
it
wait,
was
wait,
at-
wait. Hold on. You didn't think there was a bad song on the whole thing?
Not on the no.
What the fuck?
Wow, that is very surprising
didn't-
because I thoroughly disliked it.
I
That's
did not
weird.
dislike this album. I did not like his flows. A lot of the songs were slappers.
Really?
They were in my ear. I'm like, this shit is going.
None
but,
of them made me like. The beats were all hard. I didn't hear a bad beat.
Yeah,
which
his
was,
beat selection is always.
Yeah,
but that's
fantastic.
what was
Agreed.
pissing me off.
The only one that I moved to was the one with Polo G and Dirk.
I didn't like that one.
The one with
I
Paul
thought
Rudd.
that
That one
dope.
was hard.
It was
That
cool.
shit was hard.
I like
Really?
that shit.
I didn't fuck
That
with
shit
that one.
was hard.
I just wasn't vibing with the like. It just wasn't making me flow like we love you.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing: when I was listening to it, I was shocked because We Love You, Tecca was really good, and I was like, maybe I got bored of this flow. Like maybe I just grew out of it and I'm bored. So afterwards, I went back and listened to We Love You, Tecca. Still slaps.
Still slapping.
Shit was still going dumb.
I don't know. His delivery for me got a lot weaker, but like
His melodies were weaker. His hooks were weaker. The verses were more or less the same, but I don't give a fuck about Tecca verses. I want to hear Tecca. I want to hear like him harmonize on that with the auto tune on a good Caribbean
I
trap
don't know,
beat.
His
but
bop
I
shit.
think. Oh, you could go, Vic. I think that I've heard the people that Tecca fucks with. Like, so I know who Tecca's listening to. Because I was listening to Tecca a lot. I was like, damn, this type of rap is some shit I have not like really delved into.
Mm-hmm.
So I found all the niggas he listens to, and they're kind of better than him.
Like who?
Like you remember how I told you Autumn and Summers?
Mm-hmm.
Those are the niggas like they have flows that are similar to Tecca. And Tecca, like, it has done features with Autumn. I don't think he likes Summers, but that's a whole different, like, debacle. But fucking Autumn is actually just like, Autumn has Tecca flows, but better lyrics, better delivery, better beats, and he makes his own beats. And I'm like, no, that nigga's just that nigga's significantly doing it better.
I agree with you because I've been listening to Simba. I don't know if you know who Simba is, but he does a similar flow to Tecca, just better. And I found him off a Tecca feature because Tecca featured on his shit, knocked that shit out the water. Like, that shit was hard. But like, Simba is just a better version of Tecca in that sense. And it's disappointing because I really liked We Love You Tecca. Like, Side Note was my shit. Do It Again was my shit. Like, there was some hits on that bitch. Ransom. Side Note, I just be chasing a bag. I'm gone. Just came for the bag. Like
Tecca knows how to set up.
He didn't have any of those on this.
He just didn't do it.
Yeah. He did.
Yeah, he didn't do it to the level of We Love You Tecca. We Love You Tecca was harder than Virgo World.
I didn't hear all of We Love You Tecca.
You'd probably like it.
You would love, if you like Virgo World, you would have heard We Love You Tecca and you would have been like, nah, he's snapping.
I didn't even like Uzi's verse on Dolly, honestly.
Yeah, I didn't like Uzi's verse.
Yeah.
No.
I actually like Tecca's verse on that song. I did not like Uzi's.
That was probably the verse on that song that bothered me the most, actually.
What?
The rhyme scheme was fucking horrible. On Dolly,
the
rhyme scheme made zero sense.
I like Tecca's part on Dolly. I don't understand why Lil Uzi didn't fit. I was like, Lil Uzi was just weird to me.
Bro, Tecca's rhyme scheme on Dolly was garbage.
I forget what he hit with that one.
I don't remember either, but I remember listening to it like what? Like, what is this nigga doing? Like, you're better than this.
Yeah, there was one song in particular he was hitting, like, I left her on red and then she gave me head and all, like the classic.
Yeah, like,
out of
I'm
bars
listening. No, where's go to the hook on Dolly so I can read that bitch. Because I remember I was listening to the chorus and I was like, huh? Racks, bag, tack, pack, Molly, rob me, Poppy. Like, come on, man. I'm like, what is this? What am I listening to right now? The syllables were off.
Yeah, but like, that's the thing. Since I've been listening to the niggas I know he's been listening to, I'm like, yo, you're not even close.
Yeah.
I was like, them niggas give you bars. I was like, they're giving you bars. They're doing the shit where you know how Tecca will talk fast to get the end of the like bar out. Tecca will start to speed up at the end of his sentence to finish off like the last 3 or 4 words.
I don't know if I've peeped that, but I hate that shit. So
them niggas do it better.
Well, I hate that.
They'll speed it up, and the next line they'll go like fast and slow, slow then fast, fast and slow. And Tecca will do that shit, and Tecca will fuck it up, but they don't fuck it up. When they do that shit, it is very like you can understand what they're saying. They don't go for too long. And if they do speed it up, it made sense why he sped it up a little bit.
I'm against that shit. Count your syllables. Count your syllables. Don't do that shit. That shit pisses me off. If you don't count your syllables, I'm not listening to your shit. I promise you.
I don't know. It sometimes is literally like it'll be like no. And it'll, like, he'll finish off the end of the sentence like no, but he'll go like no, and I'll be like, nah, that was too much. Like, you should have cut it.
The second one you did was better to me.
I'd have to hear an example.
Yeah,
like,
I have to hear.
Like Tecca, sometimes he will go like way too long on trying to speed up what he's trying to do, and it just doesn't make sense to my ears. Like, it just does not sound right.
Wait, go to the pre-chorus. This shit don't make no sense. Scroll down. Probably, stop me, Romani, lay low, halo, say no, pay the fam. What? That shit garbage.
AOA, let's go.
Get this shit out of here. Get that bullshit out of here. And like, I don't look to Tecca for lyrics, but once again, and this may have changed the way that I like viewed this Tecca album, because I came to this off of The Allegory by Royce the 5'9".
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah,
I am thoroughly.
you didn't cleanse the palate.
I'm shamed to say that I didn't listen to that album until today. I don't know why I didn't. That shit was fucking fantastic.
When did it come out?
Oh my God. Either late 2019 or early 2020. If it came out early 2020, that is the best album of the year. Royce is different, nigga.
The Jadakiss album came out early 2020.
Jadakiss album? I didn't listen to the Jadakiss album.
You might fuck with it.
You probably didn't.
I didn't listen to it.
But I'm be honest.
It's
This
good though.
What are you rating this at what are you rating this album out of 10?
6.
Six?
Hard 6. Probably won't get too much replay value. I do fuck with the song with him and Polo G and Lil Durk. I don't know. He drew.
I'm rocking
I don't know
4
why.
to 5, 4 to 5, maybe 5. I'll give it a
For
5
me,
to be
it's
nice.
just he sounds. I listen to a lot of niggas who do the same shit as him, and they do it a lot better.
I mean,
And
I
I'm
agree.
like- and
I'm giving this shit a 5.
I
What
feel
about
like
you, Millie?
7.5.
7.5. Okay.
It's a 5.
So wait, hold on. It
How-
didn't have a bad song, but it's only a 7.5.
Well, okay. Let me break that down.
Yeah,
for
clear
you.
that up for us.
Bad song, it could still be okay as long as it's not bad. A lot of them are okay.
Okay.
A lot of
all
them
right.
are very short, and a lot of them sound like they're the same song.
I
just
see what
on a
you're saying.
different beat.
Okay.
So this is like a type of album you can just hit random, and one will pop up, and you'll just vibe to it.
Would you go back to it? Did you download it or did you add any of the songs to your library?
I think I added the one with Polo G and Durk on it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Did any of you guys add any of your songs to the library?
I did that same one.
I
I ain't add any.
added the song after that one because the beat was hard.
Bro, the beats were good.
No, because I just felt like he
Fumbled
could have
the
done
beat, dude.
so much better on a lot
No,
of them beats.
to fumble, you have to have possession of the ball.
No, he literally got picked off on every song. On every song, his engineer was like, when I put this shit on, you're gonna be like, this is ridiculous, and I have to spit to it. This is not you. This is not your body.
Yeah.
Like he should have just let a lot of them beats slide to other niggas. Cause a lot of no. I'm be honest. He did not murder them.
But would you, if you were like an artist, would you allow a hard beat to like slide past you for another artist?
If you can't body that
If
bitch,
it's
why
not
the
for
fuck
me.
are you getting on? Like that would be like if you made a 10 out of 10 beat and I can only put a 6 on this beat. Why the fuck am I on it? I'm getting bodied by the beat. Nobody's gonna stay.
Like, here's
no
the
one's
thing.
gonna stay.
Good point.
Here's the thing. You and I are both people who are relatively versatile when it comes to beats.
Yeah.
So if it's a hard beat, you can pretty much find a pocket on most, not all of them, most. We tried one that shit was a fail. But
Oh yeah, I remember now.
yeah, that we bombed. But the lyrics were fire,
Yeah.
but we just didn't have the vocal delivery to get to it. But anyway, not every artist has that ability. Not every artist is versatile, and if a beat isn't for you, you shouldn't do it at 50%.
So just let
You're
it
better to
slide.
just not do it at all.
Yeah, like why would you?
I don't know.
All right,
Why
that would
would
be.
you put your best foot forward? Like that's like
But to him, he
Why,
is putting his best.
no. Why would you take a low percentage shot though? Like, why are
'Cause it
you
could
shooting
go in.
threes and the whole lane is open? Like,
Exactly.
I got basketball on my mind because
Yeah.
I was watching the game on the way here.
Yeah.
But like, I'm telling you, why the fuck would you do that? Like, you hear this beat, damn, this shit hard. You hear yourself on it. You have to know, like, I didn't really body this.
Right.
Like, you have to know, like, I could have done better on this beat.
And like, it's fine to do it, but maybe not. Let's
7
not put
songs
this out.
in a row?
You know what I'm saying? If
Not
I'm
7
on Master
songs in a row.
Chef and they say I could cook anything, if I'm a vegetarian, I'm not gonna cook you a steak.
I guess.
Like, I might cook steak at home for fun and maybe serve it to my family, but I'm not gonna give Chef Ramsay a steak if I'm vegetarian. Well, I can't taste it.
Exactly. Like you get what I'm saying though. Is
Like
it
Tecca
was-
isn't gonna kill
his beats-
a Meek Mill beat.
his beats
yeah.
were
Maybe
literally
he would.
in his bag, but I don't think those. he should have put harder verses on them.
Yeah.
Like, he just didn't do them justice. Like, I feel like a lot of niggas would have got them beats, ate them alive. Like, the one with Polo G and Lil Durk, if Rod Wave was on it instead of him,
Yeah.
that bitch would have went platinum.
And that is true.
That bitch would have went platinum. I heard them piano keys. Hell no. I was like,
Turn his game down.
I was expecting Rod Wave to pop up instantaneously. I was like, because Rod Wave would have got a hold of this motherfucker and he would have went stupid.
Yeah, overall, I'm rocking at a
You gonna
5. Thomas, you're sticking with
I'm
7.5.
hard 6.
Hard 6. Vic, you said 5 or 6, something like that.
It's a 5.
5. It's just not. It's not slapping.
I'll listen to it again and see if there's any more songs I might add. But
Yeah.
I'm not.
I'm
I'm
gonna give it one more listen before I throw it out.
Yeah, I'll
the window.
listen.
But like,
maybe I'll give it another try.
I'll give it one more listen before I throw it out the window. And I'm just, it hurt me because I'm like, damn, I know he could have done it, but he just didn't.
yeah.
It was
Not
like
my flow.
he just wasn't like on it.
It was alright for me, but to each his own.
There's another topic that we forgot to put on the topic list that we have to talk about. So today, I was on the timeline, and I see the message that Tory Lanez is going live at 11 p.m. to address some shit. I'm like, well, we gotta watch it. We gotta see what can this nigga say. If you were in the Twitch stream, I talked about it a decent amount because I'm like, what could he possibly say to fix this? Like, what could he possibly say to make this justifiable? I don't think there's anything, but fuck it. Like, let's hear. We got a podcast. Let's check it out and see. I don't think he ended up going live. But instead, he dropped an album about it. I didn't listen to the album because I'm not giving him my money to listen to an album about the situation with him shooting the Megan Thee Stallion. But I did read a lot of the lyrics because I could read that without funding him, you know what I'm saying? Just went on Rap Genius and read them. How we feeling? How we feeling about it, guys? How are you guys feeling?
Why drop an album? Like, no.
It sounded like
guilty.
As far as the sound, I liked the first song that I heard.
And that's the frustrating part. That's one of the frustrating parts for me. Because I think Tory Lanez is a fantastic artist. I think he's incredible at making music. Even reading the lyrics, I was like, God damn it, this nigga can write. Like, I could imagine his flow in my head. Like, damn, he probably snapping on his beat. It was tasteless. It felt almost like making light of the situation to me. It felt I think tasteless is just the best word. Like, what are you doing? Why are you dropping an album about this situation? Like, you're trying to profit off of this. That's what you're doing. You dropped an album because you knew people would want to listen to the album to hear your side of the story.
That is true.
It's pretty stupid. A whole fucking album.
That's corny as fuck. Like,
maybe a song, but a fucking album, bro.
I don't know if it's stupid, but it is.
No. It's
smart.
It's
but it's
intelligent
tasteless.
for your pockets, yes, but it's tasteless and it's a bitch move. You're trying to profit off this horrible situation that happened when, like Megan Thee Stallion wasn't even trying to profit off of it. So what the fuck are you trying to profit off of it for? I don't get it. Well, I mean, I get it from a business standpoint, kind of, but it's gross. It felt gross to me. It felt gross to me.
I feel like it was a cash grab. Like, I need to get this little bit of money because this lawyer fee is about to hit me. Mm-hmm. These lawyer fees about to cost something. So, but I digress. We're not going to talk about how much money he's going to need to pay them lawyers. Now,
and like the things he was talking about, like what the first 4 lines. Can you pull up the lyrics?
Yeah. I'm
sitting here reading the first 4 lines like, nigga, is this a joke to you? Like, is this a game? Like, do you think this is funny somehow? It's not funny. It's not fun. It's not. I don't. It's called DayStar. I just don't. I don't get it. I don't get how his mind brought him to that place, and more importantly, I don't get how his team was like, oh yeah, like, that's the move. Yeah, go, good one. His publicist was like, yeah, let's do this one. Scroll down to the verse, please.
What are his options though?
All right, hold on. First verse, first 4 lines are what fucking bothered me more than anything else. A, they'd rather see me in a cell. Like how he posted out with $30,000 bail. I'm the GOAT. Y'all niggas know I made the dope float off the scale. I had them hoes going crazy, fiends cracking, going pale. What the fuck are you talking about? The bail that you had to post for the gun charge, and you talk about you being the GOAT? Like, huh? If you're gonna make it, I'm thinking. I read the lyrics because I'm thinking maybe maybe it'll be like, this is a letter to Megan. Like, I'm sorry for what I did. I'm very apologetic. I'm using this song to get my emotions out. Not, nigga, I'm the GOAT. I made that dope fly off the set. Like, what? Right now, like, this is what you're doing now? Come on, man. And I fucked with Tory Lanez. Like, that's why this bothers me. It doesn't bother me when 6ix9ine does some fuck shit. Doesn't bother me when Kodak Black does some fuck shit. Blueface does some fuck shit. I was really fucking with Tory Lanez. I was really fucking with his music. I went through my year wrap up to like see the songs that I've played and shit. I was only a fan of Tory Lanez for maybe like a month, and he's still in my top 10 played albums of the year. Cause his shit was fire. Like, that nigga was fire, and I was like, oh shit, I'm fucking with this. I am thoroughly disappointed in you, nigga.
Yeah, the first like 5 bars don't even fit with what the Megan part. So
right, talk about Megan people trying to frame me for a shooting. Like, I get it. You're saying that you didn't do it, but I don't get why. I don't get why this is your way to choose to do it. Like, talking about I had 30 million monthly listeners on Spotify. I'm fucking going crazy. Like, yeah, like my numbers are going dumb because I shot Megan. What? I read maybe 3 songs and I didn't even read them all the way through. But like, what are you doing?
Like, how are you gonna feel if it's proven that, like, hey, he didn't shoot her?
I still feel like this is tasteless.
I do feel like it's
like
tasteless.
Regardless, this is
regardless.
tasteless.
It was a play to make some money, but like, what would that do to everybody else in the situation? Like, you find out, like, hey, he wasn't the shooter that night, and they were really trying to play him. They were really trying to blow the situation up and have it go into.
Yo, and if that comes out, I'll apologize. Like, I got apologies to make. But as the situation stands right now, what are you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because right now I have to go off what we have. Like, that's like saying, what if it comes out R. Kelly never did any of the shit R. Kelly did?
No.
Well, no, we know he did it. But I'm just saying, like, we never know because we were never there. But from the information I've been presented, and I get you're saying you're innocent, but I don't get what made you think this was the way to go about it. And I don't get...
Well, how else is he going to say it?
I don't feel like niggas...
Talking about selling dope off the scale. Talk about,
I
shot Megan Thee Stallion, but my Spotify listeners lit now. Like,
that part is whack, but...
You see what I'm saying?
You think put him, like, making a song about it, like, let's say he cut out all the filler shit and just spoke directly on the topic. You think that would be a bad move? I think that'd be a good move.
I think that would be a solid
I think
move.
That would have been a better way to go about it.
Than a whole album. The whole album was
like, you're gonna drop a whole album about it, and most of the album, not most, because I didn't listen to any of it, but I didn't read most. I read maybe half of 3 songs, but the majority isn't even about the situation. The majority is him like, I'm that nigga. Like, this has boosted my stats. Like, I just don't understand. I don't understand why his team thought that this was the way to go. I don't understand why nobody stopped him from doing this.
Somebody definitely should have stopped him.
Somebody definitely should have stopped him. There are just so many things about this I don't get.
I say somebody definitely should have stopped him because you never know. He could drop exactly what happened in the car. Maybe like, what if he got it as like an interlude, like the whole
you should have just dropped
in
that
the car.
You should just drop
it's
that.
the fact that we got to go through like 17 songs to find that
Yeah.
number one, and they're not all like they
This
might
is
not
some
all
clown
be good.
shit.
Yeah.
This is some clown shit.
It's tasty.
Yeah,
That's what this is. Like he's talking about his fucking height. Like what?
Hey, no. But we can all agree that nigga's not 5'7",
Yeah.
and he capped. He
Right.
tried to cap
In one of
like
the songs,
he was
he's talking
5'7".
about, I'm not 5'3", I'm 5'7", y'all lying. Who the fuck? This is what you talking about right now?
No,
Your
but,
height?
bro. But he capped. Like, why would you cap? Though?
Even if it was true. Nigga, right now, like, this is where you're going with this?
Yeah, this is not the time to be like, hey, I'm not 5'7".
Like, hi, y'all are making fun of me for
Hey,
my height. I'm not
5'7".
5'3", I'm 5'7". Okay. We're talking about
You shot
a
somebody,
person
bro.
getting hurt, right?
You shot somebody, bro.
Right, we're talking about a person getting hurt and sent to the hospital, and you're talking about people saying you're shorter than you actually are?
I'm real confused as to why he just didn't get on Instagram Live, then said he was going to drop.
You know, I think that would have been a better way to go about it.
No, if he would have went on Instagram Live, a lot of shit could have went left. Like imagine if Megan hopped in the live.
I don't
hopped
see
in the
Megan
live
hopping in
and
the live.
connected. Nigga, you shot me.
It would be just a joke, a big joke.
That shit would be funny.
I don't see Megan.
Watch.
Yo, and please tell me this. Who is this cover art? Can someone look that up? Because I swear if this is a childhood picture of Megan Thee Stallion, I'm done with this nigga for. Well, I already don't fuck with him. But like, who is this picture?
Because that looked like a female
It
child.
looks like a girl.
Yeah.
I pray this nigga did not put a childhood picture of Megan Thee Stallion as the cover for this bogus ass album, bro. Tory Lanez, what are you doing, nigga, bro? Like, what are you doing?
How the fuck you get shot in your foot but don't hit no bones or tendons?
And the fact that he sent her a text talking about, and he never said shooting, but he sent her a text talking about, I'm sorry for what I did. I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. I'm thoroughly disappointed. I'm thoroughly bothered by this situation. This is nasty behavior to me. This is bitch shit. This is clown shit. Grow up.
Yeah.
Grow up. That's all I have
I
to say.
can't imagine anything else. Like, why would you drop a full album?
Yeah, just grow up, nigga.
Like, if that was not a cash grab, like
I don't even have no
Black
jokes to
2
make.
level cash grab.
Like, I have no jokes to make. Like, nigga, you're a fucking clown. You're a loser. And I don't want to have to say this because I fucked with this nigga. Like, I used to fuck with Tory Lanez so heavily. Ask my girlfriend. Whole weekend at the crib, all I was singing was, "Who Needs Love?" Bro, I canceled Tory Lanez. I don't listen. I have not listened to his shit since then. I still be in the shower singing his shit, talking about, you used to hit the club on Saturday and Sunday. We can try to see ya. I'm like,
That was a good song.
man, that shit was good as fuck. What? I'm sprung, she got me doing the dishes. I'm like, damn, this nigga was going dummy.
Yep.
That nigga knows how to get in his Duffy.
Bro, and then T-Pain came on that bitch. Man.
You heard the original version?
Yeah, I've heard both.
Oh.
Nigga cold.
Yeah.
And what am I supposed to... Now I can't listen to that shit? Because you want to be a bitch? Because you want to be a fucking clown?
For that one, just go back to the original. It still don't hit the same. But
It don't hit the same. It don't. I'm sprung, she got me doing the dishes. I be really like, damn, like...
But
Man,
I
I
feel
wanna
like
listen to this shit.
at a certain level, there has to be something that we don't know that is happening. Because I feel like his label definitely would have, if they were for sure that the nigga shot her, like they would have stopped trying to save face at this level. They would have stopped trying to do it like.
I don't think I'm following you.
I don't think they would be sitting here letting him drop an album. I don't feel like they would sit there like letting him do something if there isn't something that we don't know. He would not be able to make this play unless there was something that we don't know that happened.
Or this is their way of getting the last they can get from a sinking ship.
I was just about to say this could be the final cash grab.
Yeah, like, we'll never get any money from this nigga ever again. So let's just get all we can get from this last bit because this ship is going down. So let's just see what we can get going fishing before this ship goes into the water.
Yeah.
Like, and like, it's very possible. Like, it's possible there's something we don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's things we don't know, obviously, because the trial hasn't even taken place yet. Like Meg said, there are witnesses. Like, there's a whole trial set in place that's going to need to happen. So,
did they give a date?
I haven't seen a date. I don't know for sure that there isn't one, but do better.
Twisted turn of events.
This is maybe the wildest shit we've ever seen in hip hop. Like,
Really?
this is peculiar, nigga.
I definitely think this is like some of the most weird shit we've seen in
Yeah,
hip hop.
this is some peculiar shit.
Not some of the wildest. We've had a lot of niggas just get drove by. They're like gunned down.
Yeah, but like, I still think this is wilder. Two of the biggest artists in the car together shooting at each other, or not shooting at each other, but like getting shot at, dropping albums about it. Then there's all this mystery about she's trying to not say anything. Like, this whole situation has just been
That's
wild.
why I'm so confused over everything. It just does not make complete sense. Like,
Yeah.
if Meg was really pushing that, yo, this nigga shot me, she would have no problem being like, yo, like, don't stop with this nigga. Like, he must be stopped. Like,
I mean, I see what you go ahead, Vic.
Somebody's lying.
yeah, like
Has to be-
some
The story's definitely twisted
somewhere is
around.
twisting
I'm
the story.
waiting to see what the trial,
But the thing is,
what they say.
it looks like he's the one lying based on what he said. in
Yeah,
text
but
and
like,
all that.
Yeah, like,
we
he
don't
sent her a
find out.
text, and now he's saying it never happened. There's just so much.
I feel, but the way that he worded the text, it never said like, "Hey, I shot you."
No,
and
that-
I'm sorry.
That's facts.
yeah, he
But
definitely
he said, "You'll probably never talk to me again. I'm sorry for what I did. I got too drunk." While I get the context clues, like, we could fail in the context clues, seems pretty damning.
Yeah.
It seems pretty damning. Like, the cops caught him with the gun right after the situation. I can't see it being her homie. And I'm not saying it isn't, but just using logic. I can't see it being her homie. Like,
Yeah, but like for
the logic is
can't-
stacked against him. The
Yeah,
logic
but
is
at this
thoroughly
point,
stacked
he's
against
not
him.
even going for "I didn't shoot you" or "You didn't know who shot the gun." He is going for, "Yo, you didn't get shot." Like,
Yeah.
he is literally going for, "You did not
He
get
was like,
shot."
how do you get shot but doesn't hit a bone or
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
like,
weird.
but you gotta really think, like, if somebody shot you in your foot, that is going to break something. Like, I don't think you
Shot in your heels?
Yeah, but it's a gun.
Did you
bro.
see the angle?
Bro, it's a gun.
But did you see the pictures of the shot?
Yeah, it came in on the side. It came in on. You're piercing something. That is a bullet. A bullet is.
So you think that she didn't get shot?
I'm
confused.
not saying.
What do you
that-
think happened?
Look, I don't think. I'm not saying that she didn't get shot. I'm just saying he is bringing valid points to the argument of, hey,
I think it was a coincidence that he's trying to
if
capitalize.
you got
off
shot
of.
twice in your foot and neither of them broke a bone,
That is
I would
odd.
I would be a little confused. There would be a little confusion over like because if you shoot a nigga in the chest and you hit a bone, the bullet doesn't stop when it hits
Well,
your
he
bone.
didn't hit a bone, so,
He shot her in the foot.
but didn't hit a bone.
So both of them just happened to graze her foot. Like, do you understand like how like lucky you would?
But I'm
have to be
asking
for
what.
most
So what
bullet?
do you think happened?
I don't know what happened. There could have been an altercation in the car where like she hit her foot or something, or he scooted the chair back.
Well,
and, like,
forensics said they were bullet wounds.
I don't know. I haven't seen any
Scooted
forensic.
the chair back.
No,
Come
nigga,
on,
nigga,
man.
I'm just.
He was
these are
also
ideas.
he was also
These are
extremely extremely drunk.
He's
so
extremely
for that accuracy, it does kind of take like a sober person.
like.
Well,
yeah,
no,
but,
this
like,
is. I've said this many times. I don't think he was accurate. A lot of people are saying he got great aim. I think he missed. I don't think he was aiming to shoot her in both of her feet.
I think you think he was like so pissed off, like he was gonna kill her.
No, I don't know if he was aiming to kill her.
Yeah,
but I think he was just shooting out the window at her.
I digress.
And I think they hit
I
her
didn't
feet.
see any police report verifying nor denying if it was a gunshot wound or not.
No, yeah, forensics said
I have not seen any of that. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but you don't get to. No one would make a statement like that if forensics had clearly justified that these are both gunshot wounds.
I don't think he ever said they're not gunshot wounds, though.
No, but he's saying, like, if you got shot in your foot, how did nothing break? Yeah, because if you get, like, you're clearly stating something if that is your motive. Like, if you're sitting there saying, hey, how did no bones breaking your foot, but you got shot? You're trying to say, like, you didn't get shot.
And I get that, but what is he supposed to say if he's trying to say that he didn't do it?
Yeah, but what would you say if you, like, there's no other option of what you would say? If you didn't do it, that is exactly what you would say. And if you did do it,
that's exactly what you would say.
So where do you go with that? You can't overlook his argument just because it's like, that's what somebody who did do it would say. That is Among Us behavior at its finest.
I'm not trying to overlook his argument, but all of the factors adding up together, like everything that I have gathered, points to him doing it. And him saying,
I'm gonna quote this from a famous Disney show: "Everything is not what it seems."
What is that?
Wizards of Waverly
Place.
Place. Yes.
Oh.
Everything is not as it seems, my nigga.
But that nigga ain't no wizard.
On the mic, he is.
Yeah.
And on the gun, apparently. No, let me.
But I'm saying,
nah,
like, I want to hear him out, but I did not think this was the way to try it.
Exactly. This is tasteless. This is bitch shit to me, man. It's bitch shit. I'm sorry.
Tough.
I'm not sorry. I take it back. I'm not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, like, this is bitch shit. This is bitch behavior. This is hoe behavior.
And it can't continue. And that is it.
You think he's gonna come back like career-wise after starting off with a foot like
Maybe
this?
2 years.
2 years?
Nigga, come on, bro.
He has to do something drastic to
Come
get
on,
me
bro.
back.
What do you mean? R. Kelly came back after pissing on a little girl. Like,
But that was a different time.
Yeah, but
that was
I'm
a different
saying
time.
That was a different time, but there is a possibility for everything.
I'm not saying there's no possibility for it.
Like, yeah.
But he'd have to do something drastic to get me.
I don't
He'd
think
have
he
to
would.
prove his innocence for real to get. Because even if he was innocent, this is even acting like this is some, like, you know what I'm saying? Even if you are innocent, this isn't a way to act.
Yeah.
Like, this is not a way to act.
I'm gonna drop an album because they said I shot her. Like, what?
Yeah, nah. He's in a bad place.
Like, that's shameful behavior.
The only way it could have got worse is if he would have made a Biggie reference and wrote "Who shot you?" Like that shit would have been funny. But like, I would have been like, "Damn, bro!"
Like, if this nigga goes on a press run about this shit, like, if this nigga try to do some fucking live touring on IG Live and all that shit, and really try to profit off this, like. And Vic, did you find out, is that Megan Thee Stallion on that picture? Because if that's Megan Thee Stallion on the picture, it's cooked for him. I'm done.
I don't think so.
Because that's some...
Because I've looked it up a couple times and...
I don't know if it's a
Doesn't
picture of
ring a bell.
it might be a picture of his daughter.
he has a daughter?
I think he only has a son.
I thought he had a daughter.
I'm pretty sure he just has one son. Could be wrong. I've only ever heard him rap about his son.
Yeah.
But...
I don't know. That was just a guess.
Sorry, Tory, man.
I hope that's not a
sorry. Fuck
picture
you.
of Meg.
I hope that's not a picture of Meg.
Oh, if that's a picture of Meg, we're gonna have a problem.
Yeah, but tasteless, disgusting to me, bitch shit. Sorry. Not sorry.
You're fantastic at writing, though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You're very talented.
He was
This
in
ain't
my,
the time to praise this nigga, but damn, his pen was lit.
yeah, he was in my top like 10.
Yeah, no, he was really climbing his way up my list, real talk. That's why this is so disappointing to me. Because this is somebody who actually, and I would remember listening, when I first started listening to Tory Lanez like 2-3 months ago, I'm listening to his music like, it's putting energy in me. Like, I want to drive and do better so I can kick it with this nigga type shit. Like, I want to meet this nigga. I want to get famous and get the influence so I can really kick it with this nigga. Like, listen to Big Sean makes me want to work hard because I'm like, I really just want to have a conversation with this nigga. I want to be able to kick it with him. And I'm like, damn, it would be cool to just kick it with Tory Lanez. No, I don't want to kick it with this nigga. I don't want to see you. Why? Why are you doing this? Like, it's disrespectful. Like, you talk about all your fans are going to fuck with you regardless. No.
Yeah,
I'm not fucking with you. I'm not fucking with you.
They're fading.
Yeah. I was a fan. Not fucking with you no more, bro.
I haven't like canceled him, but I just coincidentally haven't played any of his music since the shooting.
And that shit was good, too.
It was good, yeah.
Like, that
Yeah,
Jerry
it's
Sprunger
really
song is my shit. One of my top 10 songs of 2020. But I'm never listening to that bitch again unless he like finds a way to, I don't know. Unless we're just completely wrong about this. But
We'll see.
speaking of some bad shit, did y'all listen to the Chance and Justin Bieber song?
No, not really. I gave it a minute listen, but I don't know. I'm
Keep
not
it 100
really
with
into
you?
either of their musics.
I was very excited.
Really?
I left the podcast last week, went home, and while my food was in the microwave, I was listening to this bitch. I was thirsty to listen to this song. That shit was some hot ass.
Why were you thirsty for it? What about Chance and Justin Bieber is cool to you? That seems like a terrible combo, by the way.
Really?
Doesn't. Not
That sounds like a fantastic
That sounds
combo.
like a great.
It's
combo.
That sounds like they would make an
I heard
incredible
the first
record.
like minute and a half, and I was like, "Wow, this is just not my type of music."
It's
And
not
then
what I was
a
expecting.
different
I
song.
think it's because I was thinking of the one Khaled did. He put them on a song with like 3 other people.
That song was
and it's-
hot.
That song
That
sucked.
song was
Look,
hot.
with
I'm
him,
the
Lil
one.
Wayne,
I'm the one. That song sucked.
him, Lil Wayne.
She beat her
and-
face up with that new Chanel. She like the ice. She see the price and make a Gucci melt. When I met her in the club, I asked her who she felt. Listeners, did she win it? Put that booty on that Gucci belt. I know they said it. I know the listeners said it with me because we just got those types of listeners.
Maybe
Shout
I'll
out to
fuck
y'all
with
if you said it. If you didn't say it, let's do it again. Put that booty on that Gucci belt. Oh, y'all lit. Okay. I see y'all.
crazy ass.
But yeah, that wasn't it.
That song was definitely it.
That song was gas.
That song was it.
Maybe it
But
was
That was
one.
Chance the Rapper's only number one.
I mean, the star power definitely
no.
carried it.
Yeah, hell yeah. For sure. But this song, I thought it's called Holy. It's Chance the Rapper, Justin Bieber. I'm thinking it's about to be like soulful. And I like when Chance does his like soft singing shit. When Chance pairs the soft singing with his spoken rap, ooh, that nigga getting in his bag. And I thought Justin Bieber was going to get into his like heartfelt singing. This was like, it was a little too poppy. It wasn't pop, but it had like pop elements. It had like pop gospel elements. It was like Sunday Candy. It was like Justin Bieber on Sunday Candy. And I don't want to hear that.
I don't know. I just like this pop music has not been in my bag lately. Like I've not been listening to upbeat music, which is not a good thing. Like I really need to be listening to more upbeat
too.
music.
Okay, wait. Before we go any further in the podcast, I have a question to ask about upbeat music. Thomas was hating, and I got to see how y'all feel.
What?
How do y'all
I
feel?
probably haven't even been hating, but let's hear him out.
No, you have.
Okay.
Like, you were for sure.
Let's see.
How do you guys feel about Shake by Metro Station?
Oh yeah, I was hating.
You were hating.
I was hating.
How y'all feel?
Wait, is that the one? Shake, shake, shake,
Just
shake.
shake. Do it like this. Do you do it like that? Tell me that shit don't hit.
You get it right back.
You dance like this. Will you do it like that? Come on. Shake, shake. Come on, listeners. Shake, 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 shake it. Y'all lit. Ooh,
That's gas.
this is the
You
sing
fuck
along
with that?
episode.
Yeah.
That shit gas.
You fuck with that?
Gas.
I mean, it's very catchy.
It's
It is
not-
catchy.
It's not in my playlist though. No cap.
Well,
No,
I just add, I'm not gonna lie to you. I just added to my shit last week.
No,
But
I don't
it's
listen
fire.
to a lot of up-tempo music, which I think is very bad for my mental health. I think I need to start listening to
Set
more.
shake is your alarm.
No.
Promise
It will-
you'll be lit.
It will piss me the fuck off.
You'll be
I
lit.
know it will piss me off.
You'll be lit.
Because you know what I woke up to? Like, my wake-up song was Bound 2 for like 3 years. So, like, I literally will wake up to, like, soft piano keys, like, dun,
Nah,
dun,
you gotta wake up to some kick drums, some synths.
Dun, dun. That was just
Wake up
my
to some
shit.
kick
Like,
drums
I-
and some
I'll wake
synths.
up-
Different animal.
No, I wake up to like nice piano keys. That's what I like. I like pianos. Like I didn't realize it until
I'm an
like,
intense guy. I wake up to like
I like the song.
energy music. I'm not even gonna lie to you. For a good 3 months, I woke up to Inferno, the opening to Fire Force,
Wow.
and you know that song, right?
I don't.
It's very upbeat. Ta, 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 da, na, 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 na. Nigga get the shredding on the guitar. Let's get it. Like
I'm not gonna lie.
No,
you just want to
But I
flame up.
I know that up tempo music can really help, like wake you up.
Yeah.
Like up tempo music also kind of builds that joyful mood.
Yeah,
I don't know why I don't like.
try
I don't
it. Just
be
give it a
vi-
shot.
I don't vibe with that shit as much as the hard 808s and motherfucking
Yeah.
niggas coming in demonic on the
Yeah.
beat. I'll be like,
That'd be different.
it
Nah.
really be like
You
kick a
no, we
nigga
lived
ass
together.
in
Your room was next to the bathroom. You heard my morning sets. Nothing but hard
and
gas.
Rebecca Sugar. You will wake up to like nice little like it would start off light and then it would just get into the
You starting like
Yeah,
the Rebecca
like,
Sugar,
wake up.
then you move into like the Lil Yachty, and then you finish. Once you get out the shower, you finish with like the aggressive like Big Sean, like go get it. You know, it's the progression. You feel
but
me?
for me it will wake
But you
up.
gotta start it with the jolt, with the
Beat
Inferno.
that nigga ass, take his money. Like I'm waking up. Oh yeah, get to it. I'm right my bag, and I don't know why. That's what I like. I like
Everybody
waking
got
up.
their
Some
own
Polo
wake-up vibe.
G sometimes wake up, play some. I got it out the mud, nigga. Like
It depends. I do
Perfect
change my wake up vibe. It kind of depends on how I'm
No,
feeling
but
for the day.
I know that it would be better for my mental.
Just give it a
if I,
shot.
Like do some upbeat shit, but I like that.
You take hot showers or cold showers?
I take cold showers sometimes, like if I really need to wake up.
I take hot showers, and at the end, I slowly start to lower the temperature, and then
They call it the James Bond.
really,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's what I do. So my shower is regular. I don't like it to be too hot. I like it to be medium hot, and then you start to turn it down at the end. You slowly start to turn it down, so by the end, that shit get you jolted. You be feeling good.
If I do a cold shower, it's like full cold shower.
I don't do that.
I hop
'Cause
in
hot
the
water
cold.
cleans you better.
I'll be like, no, I only get the water warm when I'm cleaning myself. Like if I'm cleaning myself, I use
Yeah, I
hot
feel you.
water. But like
I just like to slowly
cold
cool it
water,
down and just.
cold water to wake me up, and then I'm like, oh shit, like I'm alive. Like you feel
I
it,
feel
you
you.
be like, oh shit, I'm fucking.
That's
here.
the same feeling I go for with the ending with the cold. How are your 1 minute showers? What temper you normally do the night?
Hot as fuck.
Really?
Yeah.
My
That's
shit-
bad for your skin. You be drying it out. It's bad for
Yeah.
your hair too, actually.
Yeah, but it helps relieve like this pain in the muscles and stuff.
It just helps you like what? Just blow off steam.
No, but like yeah, in a way, yeah.
Inside joke.
Oh, okay.
You got to listen to the High Key podcast.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like my water is scalding for like when I'm.
That's
in
what
the
happens
shower.
when you take a shower with your girlfriend, man.
My-
Why the water be so hot?
No.
My girlfriend
My
showers be hot
girlfriend
as
is the
fuck.
complete difference. It's too cold for me. Like
Jesus.
the
I be
water, like
burning up.
it be hitting me. I'm like, fuck. I be sitting here. I'm like, the water be cold.
Nah,
as
that
shit
shit
for
be
me.
burning me. I'll be like,
She'd be like, it's
Damn.
not even that cold. Like it's good temperature.
and she'd be like, it's not even that hot, and I'd be trying to just sneak over to the shit and like slowly turn it down.
Like, no,
I be like, damn, I guess we all out of hot water.
I be sitting
I
there
don't know
like-
what's happening. We must be out.
What happens for me is like she'll put it on like a little warm. Like there's no steam in the bathroom. She gets
That's
out
a good
and
temperature though.
and then it get nigga, like
That's a good
the room
temperature.
get foggy. You can't see, and that's the type of shower I take. I get out and all the steam follow me.
I'm not.
I be like,
I don't like that.
like, yeah.
That make me
Those are
feel like
best,
slow
bro.
and heavy. Like
That's the best feeling.
I want to shock myself with the cold at the end and feel alert and up. You know,
What are you
No,
saying?
I got it.
I like hot showers.
Yeah.
Not
y'all
hot,
some slow
hot,
and heavy
like,
type of niggas.
It like alleviates.
No, but I'm saying
Y'all
like,
know I'm like an
the cold
aggressive like.
shower is like if I have to get up, like cold shower. If the cold shower hit me, I've been fighting. Like I've been fighting my body to not run from this water.
I feel that.
But a hot shower, when I get out the bathroom, nigga, you need like the smoke detector better be covered, nigga. Like I'm coming through.
I don't think smoke
No,
detector.
it's not gonna go off.
I see.
It's not gonna. But you get what I'm saying. Like
He in the
I'm walking
bathroom
out that
smoking,
bitch.
He hotboxing.
Exactly. In the bathroom, getting it lit. But
What the
nah.
fuck was that? You be tasting it? Is that a
Yeah,
thing?
you don't taste.
I mean, I don't know. I don't smoke.
I digress. But
It has a
get out
flavor.
the shower. Yes.
Yo,
You can't verify. Yes.
Don't get curious now.
I mean, I'm not gonna smoke, but I'm just saying. Like, I didn't know it had a flavor. I thought it was just tasted
strawberry
like weed.
ones, bro. Yes.
You get some
That shit
strawberry
lame.
guava. That shit tastes different than the.
That shit sound lame to me, but whatever. What topics
Sunday
do we have
Driver
left?
don't taste like strawberry.
You said
guava.
Sunday Driver.
Yeah, they have like
Sunday
really
Driver.
crazy ass names.
Interesting.
And I will never smoke George Floyd OG.
You said
What?
They named a strain after that man, and I was like, that's terrible.
that seems offensive.
Yeah, that seems offensive to me.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not going.
How deep in are
You
we?
can buy like you can
148.
literally buy it with a picture
148.
of him on the like. Package.
All right, we can do one more before we get to the big one. Let's pick which one. Let's see who wants to pick. Go ahead, C2. Spin the wheel.
All right. So, Cardi B is divorcing for attention, right? But did I not call out last week that somebody was probably going to drop an album relatively soon?
Cardi B is not divorcing for attention. She's just not. Like that's just.
I
not
don't.
true.
I don't know. I wouldn't put it past her to be like.
That's not a reason to get divorced.
Well, if she's already not fucking with you, and like shit,
I don't
get some
think this is
publicity.
part of her album rollout.
I feel like she's
I don't
too-
feel like divorce is part of her rollout.
she's too honest of a person. Like she's easy
very
to read.
transparent.
Yeah.
She came out and
Either way,
said,
but last week I was saying Offset was probably the nigga who was going to get the most clout out of this situation.
"Oh, probably."
So like I was banking
But
on
I don't think
Offset,
he
but
was-
people are going for Cardi.
I don't think it was like a
she-
let's do it for it. I think he was like, damn, I got fucked over. I guess I'll try to make the best. Well, I don't think he got fucked over. He was like, I'm going to just make the best out of it, I guess. I don't know. Like the post breakup, I'm going to try to glow up. I think he's going to try to glow up and drop a garbage ass album.
I hope he's okay.
She said she's not divorcing him because of the cheating, actually. She said she's divorcing him because she's just tired of arguing all the time. She said they just argue all the time and they don't see eye to eye as a family, and she's sick of it.
That's valid.
Yeah, that's
That's
a good reason.
respectable.
Yeah, she said she just doesn't enjoy it. It's not fun. They don't see eye to eye on anything. Like I can understand, argument every once in a while. That's what happens, But arguing and not agreeing on anything, like
That's a good acclaim as any to get divorced.
I mean, I can't remember who said it, but somebody said you can't be sad because no good marriage ends in divorce. Or no happy marriage ends in divorce.
I didn't understand.
No happy marriage ends in divorce.
Yeah.
You
'Cause
wouldn't have been happy.
Because if
you
everybody
were
was happy, y'all ain't divorcing.
Right.
Because some people be like, "Oh, it's sad they're divorcing," but no happy marriage ends in divorce.
Valid.
Speaking of which, apparently Kim Kardashian is ready to divorce Ye.
Jesus.
Yeah. And this has not come from Kim. It's just come from TMZ. Talked to somebody in her circle.
Can't trust him.
Said that she's ready. She has everything, and she's just waiting for him to finish his manic episode before she divorces Ye.
Damn.
Apparently,
But
this
what about
last.
she wouldn't leave? That hurts. That song busts. Like, now I can't listen to it.
Apparently, his views on abortion and this last situation where he put out private information was just
too much.
Yeah, it was the straw that broke the camel's back.
I feel like I don't know.
It's valid.
I understand. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's something that it's pretty polarizing, especially if you're famous to that degree and you want a certain aspect of privacy because you don't get that much privacy in your regular life, and your husband is the type of person who
He don't get no
is
fuck.
very open. It's just like, I don't want privacy. Well, yeah, he does want privacy, but he's like, I'll give away some information when I want to. When I feel that it's beneficial, I can say anything. That's like, I'll tell any secret. You know, I can understand how, because she has damn near zero privacy. So she just wants to protect the little bit that she has left.
And he exposed that.
Yeah, and I can understand that breaking her, especially if she has a strong stance on abortion and he has a polarizing stance on abortion with his religion and stuff. I can see that consistently clashing and being an issue that you don't want to be with this person. I can see it.
It's bound to happen.
Bound to happen. Doo-doo-ts.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah. Well, in the case of Offset and Cardi B, yeah, just do whatever makes you happy.
Yeah, just be happy and do whatever's best for culture. I think
case of anyone, do whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
facts. And just give culture the best life possible. I think she'll end up having a pretty good life.
They're my prayers.
At the end of the day, do you pray?
No.
Oh, you're just saying that like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Metaphorically.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You're in my prayers.
Thank you. Do you pray?
Cap.
Go.
Don't lie in front of the Lord now,
No, I don't pray.
because I am right here.
Oh my
That was blasphemous.
All right.
Next.
I don't pray. I'm working on it. I'm getting my spiritualness back.
Okay. Well, as long as you're working towards it.
Yeah, you know the vibes. Gotta get in my bag. Okay. Let's get into our final topic of the night. A rather important one. I'm gonna have to get the receipt on this one.
We're all gonna get the receipt on this.
Yeah, we're all gonna get the receipt on this one. So, was it today? No, this ruling came out yesterday. By the time you guys are hearing this, it would have came out 2-3 days ago or whatever. The ruling on Breonna Taylor's killers has come out. There were 2 officers connected with the incident, one of which was exonerated on all charges. The other was charged with 3 counts of wanton. I don't know what.
What the fuck?
Hold on. Let me. Hold on. Let me get the word. Fuck, where'd I put it? I feel like I typed it out, didn't I? Oh yeah, wanton endangerment. Yeah. I should probably explain what that is. I'm probably pronouncing the word wrong. It's when you do something that's irresponsible, could be potentially deathful or lethal or harmful to somebody else. Just like basically wrongful endangerment.
Okay.
That's pretty much what it is. That's what the word wanton endangerment means, apparently.
And that's it?
And that's it.
How much of a sentence does, like, the wanton thing?
Here's the thing. I don't fucking care. I think that it's fucking stupid and I think it makes no sense that a wall got justice, but Breonna Taylor didn't, because the bullets hit a wall of the neighbor's apartment. A man got charged, but the bullets hit this young woman who was in her home, and no one was charged. This is
Wrong.
bullshit.
Yeah.
It's wrong. It's garbage. It makes no fucking sense. The judge's logic in the situation was Breonna Taylor's boyfriend shot a firearm while the police officers were entering the house. So the
Wasn't
officer...
it a no-knock warrant, too?
Yeah. So the officers shot back in defense. He was trying to protect his teammate or whatever. First off, and a lot of this was based off that a neighbor said that because the boyfriend thought that somebody was breaking into the house. The neighbor said that the police officers announced themselves and, police were coming in, all that. However, the police officers were issued a no-knock warrant. If you're issued a no-knock warrant, you're not knocking on the door and announcing yourself.
You're just going in.
You're just bursting in. To which, of course, he's going to shoot it. He thinks somebody is breaking in.
Right.
This is bullshit. The police officers aren't wearing body cameras. This is gross in every way, shape, and form. I think this is disgusting.
So, the initial reason why they broke into the home was the belief that drugs were inside?
To my knowledge, yes. Also, guys, we are a podcast. We try our best to be about serious issues like this. We try our best to be educated. Obviously, have researched and such. I'm not perfect on this stuff, so we could potentially be getting some of this wrong. Don't take all of our word at 100% face value. Things we read on the internet are going to be wrong and such. But yeah, that's what I believe to be true.
Number one, my biggest problem with the whole situation is there is no other job in the world where you just get to kill someone.
Exactly.
And just walk free.
Other than the military.
Even then,
that's damn near the same shit.
That's damn near like the
that's
police.
What these police were acting like.
The police busted in and just killed people. Like there was nothing else. They busted in and someone shot back at them, which within their right they are allowed to do.
Yeah.
Why the fuck did you just, you have a no-knock warrant, and months later the guy distinctly remembers, hey, he streamed police coming in. No, I don't believe that.
Right.
I don't. No, your neighbor does not remember the last time you talked to them. They remember the night somebody busted in vividly.
This is disgusting, honestly. This is gross. And this is disgusting, and this was a crazy injustice.
Why are they in there without body cameras?
That I don't understand.
Why are they in there without body cameras? Why are they... Why do you have your guns drawn and all they have is drugs? They have Okay, they have drugs and someone has a gun inside. Yeah, I understand having your gun drawn. You're on tens. You're all tens. Yada yada yada. If you're just busting in, you don't. Your main objective should be you should have evacuated the apartment immediately. Just get the people outside. You check what's in the apartment. You leave.
Why was a no-knock warrant issued? Why is that a thing? Really?
Yeah, we can just invade your privacy at any moment.
That is
I understand the theory behind it, I guess, but no. This whole thing was just a complete injustice. It was a complete mockery of the justice system. I guess I see the judge's perspective, but dog. And if I'm not wrong, this judge was a black man, which made this all the more difficult.
Did they intentionally assign a black judge, or did they just?
I don't know how assigning judges works, actually. I don't know.
Well, fucked up regardless. I don't know. You guys think it's going to change anytime soon?
No.
the climate.
So here's the thing. This is something that, yes, this judgment is very fucked up. Yes, this judgment bothers me a lot. This is not what bothers me the most about the situation. And I'm going to try not to get like, there aren't many things that like make me angry and like actually frustrated, but this is something like I can actually physically feel myself getting angry right now.
Yeah.
A lot of people have actually been talking. I can feel my heart rate raising. A lot of people have actually been talking pretty badly about Breonna Taylor's family because they accepted a $12 million settlement from, where did this take place? I want to say.
I don't remember, unfortunately.
Can you please look that up, Vic? From whatever town this was. What, Louisville, I believe, right?
Yeah, Louisville.
Louisville, yeah.
Yeah. They accepted a $12 million settlement from Louisville. And a lot of people are saying the family is money hungry, like they accepted this money, blah, 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 all this. Don't say another fucking bad word about this family. What, $12 million for the life of your fucking daughter? Like, really? That's what you're doing here? Like, people are talking about, they wanted the money. That's why they accepted the settlement. They knew this was gonna happen. First off, the attorney general is the one who hands down the charge to the police officers. That has nothing to do with Louisville. That has absolutely nothing to do with them. This $12 million settlement they didn't accept this so the killers can be exonerated. That had nothing to do with Louisville. First off, they accepted the settlement on certain reforms being made within the Louisville police. The police officers have to wear body cams. Social workers in the police stations to make sure all these police officers are fit to be doing their job.
No more no-knock warrants.
No, that was another one. No more no-knock warrants. There were a lot of things. Let me find it. I think I typed out some of them. Reforms how warrants are approved. Body cams have to be required for seizures. Social workers in the police department. Police accountability, drug testing. That's just a couple. This wasn't the type of thing like, we'll take $12 million and you guys just don't charge that's not even how the justice system works. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, don't say another fucking bad word about these people. Their daughter got fucking killed. You think this is the time they want to look on the internet and see people talk about, the family accepted $12 million. First off, they even said the majority of this money isn't even going to them. My daughter got killed. Let me go get a new Benz. No, they're donating this money and using this money for the betterment of the police system to try to fix these things so it doesn't happen to other people's children. What? I don't even
Some people just like to connect dots that, don't necessarily have a connection.
That's disgusting.
Because
it's fucking gross. It's wrong.
It's just the main problem I have with this is like no one ever takes the time and like says, what if that was your mom? What if that was someone you cared about? And the cops just busted in, killed her, and that's it.
There's no empathy.
No.
There's no empathy in this situation.
The cop will never go to jail, never have to see a day where he has to pay for this.
Possibly keeps his job.
He keeps his job. And he got to, he literally
And to my belief, this isn't the first time this has happened. I'm pretty sure that cop has done shit before.
Wow.
And that's not, I'm pretty sure, not positive on that.
I just find it insane that other countries can have a full year where a civilian does not die to a cop, and we have hundreds and hundreds of deaths. How does that happen? How can you not detain someone? How is there no way to detain someone besides instantly killing them?
Police officers have too much power. I'm with the defunding of the police. I'm with all of this type of shit because it needs to happen. There's no reason the police should be getting as much money as they fucking have. They can do these things because they have too much power. They have too much power because they have too much money. there's no reason that kids are eating these bogus ass lunches because the school districts can't afford it, but the police officers decked out. Everybody driving new fucking Dodge Chargers.
I got
Challengers.
a Dodge Charger to catch the nigga whipping in a Benz or whatever he's in. We got 30 Tahoes in the back just in case we have to bring a bunch of people somewhere.
Right.
Don't forget we got 15 Ford Explorers that cops are just cruising in.
Exactly.
Like, what do we need? We can't just get souped up Crown Vics. I'm like, we just can't put the money towards performance in a car. It has to look good too.
And we're all paying for this too. Everybody.
Oh yeah, like everybody.
She was,
but
too.
like, I don't get it. Why can the police officers get new uniforms every week? Their shit can get upgraded. They have so much money.
I got a fresh Glock 9 with a fat clip. Like what?
Like why do they have so much money, but Chicago schools are shutting down because they don't have enough? Schools are overcrowded, but there are police officers that are lit right now.
And the real thing that confuses me is, like, I was explaining to my girlfriend, she thought the hood was like over policed. Like, she thought that the police drive too much around in like low income neighborhoods, and I was like, no, they never come around. I was like, that's the thing. They're only
It's a
there
combination of
when,
both, actually.
No, I feel like they're only there when a call happens. Like, the cops are. You don't see a cop go down like Mason. I don't see a cop go down any street past Austin besides Austin. He goes up Austin, up Madison, down to Central probably, and turns back around.
Yeah.
He does not spin the block and go through the actual like streets. He's going through like
No,
this
they're
area,
posted
this-
up in excess in problem areas. But it's not, if I leave the studio today, I decide I'm going to walk home. Whether I'm walking down a main street or residential street, I'm going to get passed by at least 3 police officers in Oak Park. Because they just drive up and down the streets.
They got nothing to do.
You know what I'm saying? They're just doing their shit. In Chicago, that's not how it works. And the police officers are only in situations bad. There's no connection. There's no connection to the people. There's no connection to anything. Not only should the police be defunded, but it should also be reformed. There's no reason that police officers should only be there for the bad.
And why do we have police officers that are from not that neighborhood patrolling that neighborhood?
Exactly.
Like you can find people like, hey, you would be the police for this area. We just need like less crime in this area. We need less people dying, less people boom. People from that area.
The police officers shouldn't have to be on edge. They shouldn't have to be terrified to where they have their guns because they should know me. The police officers shouldn't be terrified to run up in my crib because no, that's Stacy and Malcolm's son. Like that.
Yeah.
That's Malcolm. I'm not scared. I can knock on his door and be like, Malcolm, what's going on here? I got a call about this, and that. Oh no, that didn't happen. There's no drugs here. Well, can I search the place? Yeah, you can search the place. It shouldn't be dangerous black man. Don't know who this is. Don't know the situation. Bah. That shouldn't be the situation that's going on. There's no reason a police officer should never see anybody. No reason people should be consistently afraid. Have to be afraid of the police officers. They shouldn't have to be only
police
scared.
Never come around when it's good.
Exactly.
Like a police officer is never there for a party. A police officer is never there for like a good reason. The only time police show up, they are there to put somebody away.
Fuck some shit up.
To take somebody's money.
Yeah.
They are there to, hey, parking ticket. Hey, speeding ticket. Hey, you were doing this? Fine. Give me your bread. You thought you had a little bit of money saved up? Oh, sorry, $700 fine. Here it comes. Boom.
These niggas are
Like,
thugs. These police officers are thugs.
I agree.
Bust down your door, shoot you down, and get away with it. I'm lit now. And go back to the precinct the next day.
Maybe talk to my homie about it. Boy, we did this drug bust. Boom. Walked in. Pop. It got crazy. Like, what? Like,
no body cams. Don't gotta knock. Yeah, what?
and
I'll
imagine
write
that.
you a warrant.
Imagine
Bust
that
that
today.
bitch down.
That was like your best friend, or the motherfucker.
That's your daughter. You're like, what are you doing?
Like, yeah, I'm just chilling. She's at her house. Boom, the police just come in, killed her. No, nobody's going to see anything. Oh, that police officer gets to go home. He gets to sleep with his wife. He has a good night. He got to drive his police cruiser home. You know that police cruiser that he didn't have to pay for? That's not like, what?
So what do you guys think about the... I don't think they killed, but 2 police were shot, like, in response during, like, a riot or protest.
Repeat that.
Yeah, what do you guys think about that? I'm curious.
They caught the killer, right? They caught the killer.
It's an actual killer?
No. They caught somebody shooting at cops, and one of the cops, like, I don't know if the cop is still alive. They said that he was in condition to survive, but they caught the like dude who shot. They had suspects or whatever.
I'm not with that. I'm not with the hurting of people. I get it. I get you're mad. I get people don't listen to you. Show your rage. Like I'm all with fucking shit up. Fuck the buildings up. Fuck the cars up. Fuck whatever you got to.
Have we ever seen anything like this? Like ever? Where they're literally having to put the military in cities,
but
to, like,
I'm not with hurting more people. I'm not with that. I can't stand for that because that's just as wrong.
But bro, they use tear gas on us. If we have a problem with something and the protest is peaceful, they will still tear gas us. You can't use tear gas in war. Like the police just don't make sense, and
while they're wrong, I don't think attacking them is the solution.
That brings out the worst case scenario.
Because all that's going to happen is they're going to attack back. And now we're going to attack harder. And more people are just going to continuously get hurt from this.
I don't know, man. It's
like, I don't know the police officer that got shot in this riot.
Fucking headache. This actually gives me a fucking headache because it's like they can't make the simple judgment enough to be like, hey, you did something wrong, bro. You walked in there and you shot somebody. No body cam. None of the infractions are looked at because you know what? You're just a good guy. You're a cop. You've been just trying to serve your community. Like, no, you're not. Like, you blew it. You walked in there, you killed somebody. Like, you have to do, like, there has to be something that maybe lighter sentence. Like, no, you should be charged even heavier. Like, you know the law. You know the
police
law to the
officers
fullest
should
extent.
definitely be held to a higher standard.
You know the law to the fullest extent. You're the one who puts it in. So guess what? You weren't abiding by everything you were supposed to be doing. Sorry to tell you.
How long does it take to be trained as a police officer?
Fam, it's not hard. I don't even think you need a degree to be a police officer.
It's like less than a year.
It's less than
You
a
could
full
get it in a
year.
year.
You could get I'm pretty for sure you can get you can do the police academy and get your like badge and gun faster than you could get a gun as a normal civilian.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like I think I don't know.
That's
I don't
short.
know. I don't know if I'm like
right.
6 to 8 weeks of like police training.
That's short.
Max, a year and a half. It's very easy. Anybody can practically do it.
Yeah, shit's not like it shouldn't be as easy as a job at McDonald's. You feel me?
Yeah.
That should be held to the highest of standards.
Agreed.
And I definitely want to research more into the abolishing of police. I haven't done a ton of research about it. I understand the very basics of it, but I don't know. Maybe that's the way to go. Like, I understand defunding the police. I'm with that. But abolishing police could potentially also be a solution. Yeah.
I don't think we'll ever completely get rid of the police, but I think there
Well,
needs to be a
do I
complete
think it will
reform.
happen? Probably not. But it's possible in the way that people have set the plan out. The way that it basically works is the police get called in situations that they shouldn't be called in, and that gives them more power.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't think a police officer should be called before, like, for a noise complaint.
There's no
Like-
need for a police officer to show up for that. If you call
Like-
for a fire, a police officer is going to show up for that. There are people who do the things that almost anything that a police officer does, there's an actual job for it. But those aren't the people that get called frequently.
Who comes for the noise complaint then?
The village.
Really?
Or the city.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Or maybe
there are
you
people for that.
Maybe you go over to your fucking neighbor's house and maybe you ask.
Well, that
like,
too, but a lot of times people don't listen to that. But there are people
yeah,
who do
like,
this.
What the fuck? Like, you live next to the motherfucker. If anybody could have a conversation to get them to turn down the music, it's fucking you.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I can see that
hey,
not happening.
I have work at 8 a.m. tomorrow. Can you like even just tone it down a little bit?
Fuck
like,
you.
Yeah, the fuck.
You know, like sometimes you do need some intervention, but it's not from the police. Like what do you need police
you
for?
would do that to your neighbor? Like,
do you know how many people in this world are dickheads?
I feel like that's so stupid.
But there's so many dickheads in the world.
If you have dickhead neighbors, you guess what? You should be aware. Earplugs, maybe. So
no.
You're really compromising for somebody who's being inconsiderate.
That's not acceptable.
No, but I'm saying, do you need a cop to show up?
You don't need a cop
to enforce. Like,
that's what.
Quiet the fuck down.
Call the village. Well, we live in a village, so I'm saying village. Call the city. Call the town. There are so many situations, and when police officers get called, to where they just don't need to be called. The police are there to make arrests. If there is no arrest to be made, there's no need to call the police. That is why the police are overfunded. Now, the only thing that I don't understand about the abolishing police is who the fuck does the arresting if there are no police? Like, who does the actual police shit? The a nigga's robbing the bank. Fuck do we do? Because I'm not putting my mask and cape on.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I don't understand. I'll do a little bit more research on that. I'll try to get back to you guys on that next week.
That's why I'm saying, I can't imagine the police.
Well, there's actually a decent plan for it. I just haven't read it all the way.
Yeah, no, my girlfriend was trying to explain. She was like, I think I'm a social anarchist or something like that. It is literally she was like, I would rather have no police and everybody govern themselves. And I was like, yo, that's not gonna work. I was
it's not gonna
work. That's just.
But that's not what abolishing police is. That's not what that is.
I was trying to explain to her. She was hard. I just don't want police officers. And I was like, yo, that's not going to work because then people will feel unsafe. There will be unrest.
Yeah,
and a lot of people will get bold and rob shit because there are a lot of terrible people. I was like, so regardless of what you say, the police are a necessary evil, but they should not be as prevalent as they are. There should be people who handle the situation, finding someone, someone coming to your house, hey, if you don't turn on the music, you will be fined. And that fine will be held against you.
There are niggas for that.
Yeah, I'm saying send a nigga like that. Why the fuck do they send a full big gun on them, walking up to your door, hey, we need you to quiet down the music. A big intimidating ass guy.
There are niggas for that. If me and my homies are being too loud in a park, when we were kids or whatever, there are niggas for that. Police officer, not the nigga to pull up for that. Hey, we just had a car crash, a collision. Why is a police officer here? What are you gonna do? That has nothing to do with the police.
Getting the police report. There, boom, we're writing everything.
We don't need a police officer for that.
I think that's more so to just make sure nobody because there are
But you don't need a police officer for that. You don't.
In cases let's say I run into you and you've already been pissed off today. And you may be a firearm holder. But
that's not why the police get called. The police officers don't get called. We just ran into each other. Shit's getting aggressive. That's not why they get called. Police officers get called because that's what you're supposed to do. Yeah, and they just walk up and take down information. You don't need police for that. You don't. You don't. You can't convince me that you do.
You can send a normal nigga from the city to go over there.
An insurance nigga,
take down the information. Boom,
we don't know the
actual. You don't have to send a nigga
shit.
with a gun. You don't have to send a nigga with a gun. You don't have to send a motherfucker with a badge, a suit to go and file this police report. You have a bunch of people going around checking parking meters. Can't those same people do that?
Why are police officers checking parking meters? That's not. That's not what they're for, though. That's what I'm saying. That's not what they're for.
Yeah.
That is what abolishing police is. Almost every job a police officer does, there are niggas for that.
Oh wait, let's go back because I do believe that police should be involved in car accidents and shit. because you can get hit by a drunk driver and they have to make sure that the driver isn't under the influence of anything like that, or they're not trying to flee the scene.
Why do you need a police officer for that, though?
Why do you need a police officer if someone flees the scene? That is when you would need a police officer. You would not need a police officer to chase down, hey, this guy just hit me, white male, probably 35 plus.
You don't need police for that.
But who else is trained to do that?
Police are the first responders.
Yeah,
when they get there they have to secure the scene.
Officer to pull up first.
You don't need police
at a car crash.
They secure the scene though.
For what? If I hit you,
there could be someone with the gun angry.
Yeah.
So we're calling police for every time something could happen? That doesn't make sense. If me and Chris, do you know how many times me and Chris had the police called on us because we're at Longfellow too late? Why do we need a police for that? Because we might. That's what we're doing now.
I mean, that's different.
It doesn't make sense.
That's different versus getting into like a serious accident or a collision.
No, you can't. You can't convince me you need a police officer.
Why wouldn't you just hire first responders who are literally meant to pull up, survey the scene, and then if police are needed, they call the police? Why wouldn't you just have that?
Who are those people though?
You would have the people who are supposed to be the police. That is what you would use to fill in. You would send someone to survey the scene. If the scene seems, hey, shit is getting aggressive, there are people with guns, there are people like this, then maybe they would call the police. That would make a lot more sense. Send in backup.
But the police are still involved in that equation.
That would be only if the situation
how many times do you need a police? How many? But like,
that's
just
only
give me
if the situation escalates.
Off the top of your dome, and we don't have real numbers here.
Right.
How many times in a regular car collision do you think police are actually needed for some police shit? For an arresting somebody, zooming off. How frequently? Just a number in your head. Do you think that happens?
A percentage?
Yeah,
probably like 50%.
50%.
Yes.
You think 50% of the time police officers need to pull up in an accident, make an arrest?
Yeah.
That number is ridiculous.
No. I think that number is kind of accurate. Like, no.
50%.
You said spitball.
I know I said spitball number, but that's a wild number.
Like 50%, I would have to like. A lot of accidents are caused like
DUI.
That's not 50%.
You don't, but you don't need a cop to detain a normal human being. You can probably send 8 community officers. Not all of them have guns. If the guy pulls a gun or shit gets aggressive, you have his license
not
plate.
even that.
Probably
it just doesn't.
identity.
That's a cop at that point.
Then you send a cop.
You just said 8 guards with some of them carrying guns. That's a cop.
I said nobody carrying guns. You don't need somebody in a gun in every situation.
Really think about it. Lay out a situation in which you actually need a police officer in a collision. Either one of you guys pick, and then I'll respond.
In exactly the situation I was in. When I was just driving. Okay. Somebody like drunk, ran the red light, hit me. I spun out of control. He fled the scene, and he pulled into like a pizza place. I think it was like, I forget the name of the pizza place, but yeah, they had to go and chase him down, and then when they found him there, they arrested him, and he was like trying to resist arrest. And
Were you the one who called?
I wasn't the one.
I'm guessing someone else called. Right?
Yeah, somebody else called because I was like.
So when the nigga flees the scene, call the police.
You're right, but we needed the police.
Okay, but if I hit you and I get out my car and we're just going to go exchange the information, why is there a police officer there?
I mean, well, we don't know how the exchange is going to go.
But once it happens, call. If a nigga's going to flee the scene, he's going to flee the scene.
But once it happens, call is like the seconds that it would take for somebody to die.
No, wait, hold on. Wait. Let me just finish this real quick. I don't mean to cut you off, but go ahead.
I forgot what I said.
You said... someone could already die, something along those lines.
Oh, yeah, by having somebody come immediately, that's time saved when somebody could be, potentially in jeopardy.
Or, I don't want to butcher dude's name. Or the situation can go the same way it happened with Jacob Blake, correct? Jacob Blake. There's no need for a police officer to be there. There just isn't. Because Google how many times in a
Jacob Blake broke up an argument, and then he was the one who was shot in the back several times.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
but look up the percentage of arrests made after
now,
a car collision.
My whole thing is, why would you send a police officer? You can send maybe someone who's trained socially to talk to people. You could send a guy you would call a first responder. The second they call, they send a guy just to handle the situation. If shit escalates and he calls for backup, that's when police come. But even then, I understand that that's giving a first responder a lot of power, right? But you would be sending trained professionals who are just meant to de-escalate situations. Like, hey, boom, 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 this is what happened. I just want you to explain what happened to me. No fines will be handed out, because I think the police get in your pockets too much. The police do other things that have...
Even getting in your pockets. You just don't need a police officer for that. You just don't.
You don't even need a police officer to hand you a fine. Why the fuck... if I'm on the beach too late, why the fuck does a cop pull up? Why the fuck is a cop there?
The city can easily do that, but for the shit that I'm talking about...
Yeah, but I'm saying 90% of the time you don't need people just patrolling the streets with a gun.
It's just unnecessary.
Everywhere.
We can argue all day long about whether or not a police officer is necessary in this situation. Obviously, you think one is. I don't. But, even in not that situation, there are just plenty of situations where we just don't need a police officer to pull up.
Yeah.
You just don't. I don't have enough information about abolishing police to, get give you guys a complete story and breakdown. I can do more research and help y'all next week. Help myself too. But this whole thing is a complete injustice. This whole thing is a complete tragedy. It's a perversion of the system right now. This isn't how things... I don't feel like this is how things were ever supposed to go.
I don't either.
It's fucked up. It is.
Cards are stacked against black people, though. That's a fact.
The cards are super stacked against black people. I couldn't think anything clever.
Yeah.
It's just sad, man.
I think it's even weirder to have a conversation with someone who's on the other side of the argument. I was having a conversation with someone who doesn't believe in white privilege. They don't believe it's a thing at all. They just think it's a way for people
you
to
talked about this last week or 2 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
I was having a conversation with them, and I was like, all right, so would you like to be treated like a black person? And then he had to take a moment to think about it. I was like, now the fact that you had to think about it shows you that you're incorrect. I was like, the fact that you even had to stop and think, hey, I'm like, that there's injustice on one side.
Right.
I was like, for you to sit there and argue, hey, there is no white privilege, but then if I ask you,
yeah.
I was like, so what the fuck is there to talk about, bro? I was like, there's nothing to talk about besides you're being arrogant.
Yeah, it's a fucked up.
It was like
situation.
You don't like to.
It's a fucked up system. It's a fucked up situation, and something has to change. But these are good conversations that we're having. I'm glad that, while it's horrible that these things had to happen, it is sparking conversation. It is sparking change. Hopefully, this drives more voters to not only the presidential election but all elections. Because these are things that we have to change. I'm glad people are starting to see that change is necessary in these situations. We're blessed to have this platform. While it's not that big, we can start these conversations. We can get the ball rolling. Maybe us talking about this will spark a conversation between somebody else and their homie, and they can start talking about this. Then that conversation sparks some more people. The more people who get talking about it, the more ideas we have, the more flames we light. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a chain reaction. So I'm just trying to find some positive in the negative here. It's a fucked up situation, but just trying to find some light in it.
Yeah.
So, rest in peace to Breonna Taylor. We're sorry that this huge injustice was done toward you. We're sorry that justice was not found in this situation. We're going to do our best to make things better in the future,
That's all we can do.
I'm sorry that you had to meet that end.
Hell yeah. Man, this is part of the reason, I'm trying to get the bag. I'm trying to get the bread so I can make some change and shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
that's the goal.
The dreams are bigger than me at this point. I'm really trying to get the bag to change lives. I'm trying to balance the scales. I'm trying to make shit fair for people. You need power for that. You need influence for that. And you don't. Like, you can do things at a smaller scale, but I want to be able to, like, really tip the scales. You feel me?
Yeah.
I want niggas to be like, oh shit, this nigga got money. He has influence. He got power. He got rapport, as we would say on Among Us.
Rapport?
Yeah, that's Noah shit.
Oh.
But yeah, that shit's important to me, man. That's important. So I'm gonna keep on grinding. I'm gonna keep on trying to get it. I know my homies here are gonna keep on trying to get it. We just gonna get to it, man.
Yep. Yes,
I see
sir.
Vermilly's starting to get tired over here.
I'll be on at least 18 times.
Bro, what you doing? You gassed out?
I think my
exhausted.
number's higher than yours. You just looked at me like, damn, this nigga yawning too.
These niggas out of gas, bro.
5 a.m., dog.
Y'all, bro, why you gotta pull the veil back? What you doing? Who told you to pull back the curtain?
He made you tell the truth.
You got rid of the television magic. What you doing? They would have never known looking at my eyes. I look fresh.
Earlier, your eyes would have been like bloodshot.
Well, that's because I was depressed talking about Breonna Taylor's murder.
Oh.
But I'm always alert. After this, I'm about to go on a jog.
And the millions of others.
But I'm about to go on a jog after this. Like, I'm alert. I'm lit. You about to hit the sack, getting your sleeping beauty vibes. I know what it is.
Possibly.
And the crazy thing is, we got to be back here at 2 p.m. because we got more shit to do. Because the Storm Boys always grinding. We never stopping. We always run into the bag.
It's actually 1:30.
It's actually 1:30. You gonna be on time?
No.
You're not gonna be on time for real?
I'll be on time.
My nigga gonna be on time. You gonna be on time?
I'm coming with him, so if he's on time, I'm on time.
Vic, you gonna be on time?
I can't make it.
Look at this nigga. Put a curtain back on yourself, nigga.
Yeah.
Nah, man. It be like that sometimes. But Storm Boys are grinding. We got some videos to make. We got some content to do. We got some changes to make. We really out here blazing it up. We trying to make it, bro. I'm trying to make it. I don't know if these niggas trying to make it. They looking a little worn.
We wouldn't be here if we weren't.
That's factual. I hope you trying to make it out here. But we'll be back next week. You know what it is. We'll bring y'all another video this week, a YouTube video. We're trying to just make more content for you guys. Just overall improve our quality, improve our quantity, giving you another keyword.
Keyword?
Yeah. Quality, quantity, and
is it right?
It's not as easy as you thought, huh?
Any keyword?
It's not as easy as you thought.
Any keyword or a keyword
that
pertaining to what?
Consistency.
Go to bed, nigga. Get the fuck out.
Fuck it, bro.
Get the fuck out. That shit don't make no sense.
Quickness.
Bring you more quickness, more quality, more quantity. You know what it is. We gonna be coming a little bit harder for y'all. You know how we be doing it over here at the Storm Podcast. But we gonna end it out to No Problem by ObeyAR. I don't know if it's pronounced ObeyAR. It's Obey, and then the AR is in caps.
That's weird.
Yeah, I think it's ObeyAR. I'm gonna be honest. I found this dude on TikTok. One of his ex-girlfriends made a TikTok because he used the audio from her voicemail in his song, and like everybody, she was like, he used my audio in the voicemail. I can't believe he did that, and like. I was like, this nigga lit. Like this,
she just revealed her face. She shouldn't have did that.
Oh, she had her whole face and everything. But I don't know, because I feel like part of it might have been like, I don't know. I feel like she kind of fucked with it on the low.
She probably did.
Because I commented, because I was like, yo, what's the song I'm going to listen? Because she like posted it, and like the way he faded the audio out at the end, I was like, damn, this shit kind of clean. So I was like, what's the song? And she told me, she was like, you should also listen to this and this by him. Like, I kind of fuck with them.
Wow.
So I was like, she seemed like she fuck with his music.
They get back together.
Potentially. Nah, them voicemails wasn't sounding too great. They wasn't sounding too great. The girls in the comments were, they didn't, I don't think some of the girls in the comments understood what he was doing with it. Because it was kind of like the Juice WRLD shit where it's like, don't call me no more, don't hit my phone. And the girls were like, he played himself because you were saying you didn't want him no more. And I'm like, nah, that wasn't the vibe he was going for. Yeah. So, yeah. But the song was hard. Well, so
I don't care.
Right. Shout out. No, it's not called No Problem. It's called No Purpose. I tweet. My bad. Yeah, basically, you know, it's one of those sad boy songs like, damn, I ain't got no purpose. She hating on me, blah, blah, blah. It's fire. Y'all gonna hear it right now. So this is No Purpose by ObeyAR. Storm Podcast. You know what it is. We out. Vermilly about to go get some sleep. This nigga about to pass out. Vic sleep behind the camera. Chris yawning like crazy. And I'm about to go on a jog. We out. Peace.
Yeah. Without a purpose. Blah. And I feel like I been living without a purpose, and now I don't think that it's working. I gave him my heart, took it and broke it on purpose. That stupid little bitch ain't deserve it. I just pray to God that we make it out the city. They say my future isn't certain, the nigga is love. Feed the family and the gang, I put that shit on everything. I feel like I been living without a purpose, and now I don't think that it's working. I gave him my heart, took it and broke it on purpose. That stupid little bitch ain't deserve it. I just pray to God that we make it out the city. They say my future isn't certain, the nigga is love. Feed the family and the gang, I put that shit on everything. Remember they died, all the niggas from my side. I held it and I didn't cry. Remember them nights we was sleeping outside, but flexing in the daytime. Remember when I do it all for the money. I put my freedom on the line, went and did the time. Swear I lost my mind, and since then I ain't never find it. Swear shit was all for a nigga. Now you see the pain in my eyes, and now you see the scars on a nigga. They say cry me a river, but even when I do cry, it's like nobody can hear. And I've been outside with my niggas, so tell me how you online saying you can't find my niggas, when we gon' be fine, my nigga. I swear I told my niggas that shit about 100,000 times, my nigga. And I feel like I been living without a purpose, and now I don't think that it's working. I gave him my heart, took it and broke it on purpose. That stupid little bitch ain't deserve it. I just pray to God that we make it out the city. They say my future isn't certain, the nigga is law. Feed the family and the gang, I put that shit on everything. I feel like I been living without a purpose, and now I don't think that it's working. I gave him my heart, took it and broke it on purpose. That stupid little bitch ain't deserve it. I just pray to God that we make it out the city. They say my future isn't certain, the nigga is law. Feed the family and the gang, I put that shit on everything.
Armani, I can't text you back. I don't know if my number's still blocked. You can send me messages, but I can't send you messages. Anyways, we had this conversation already. Please don't call my phone. Please don't text my phone. Please don't do none of that shit. I don't want to hear from you again, so please just cut it out. Thank you.